Isn't it our poor as a waste? Sitting out the kind of misery flows through the heart of me. World is to blame. That's what you say, but you're just afraid to make a change to set your life right. It's a fight to ignore all the lights, blind you from.
That's me fucking with shit.
Troubles, refusing to change your old ways, living your life you've taken for granted, in death you do the same thing, thinking about the life you abandoned, waiting for someone to show you the way. Come a bit closer, I'll hand you a shovel to take yourself out. Can I get you to rise up from your knees? Out from the hole you're inside. Let you light into the darkness you've been in. Wake yourself up before your time is over. Hands up, misery that's brewing from within, straining you to the point of apathy. You fail to see that the strength is within, flows through the heart of you. Open your eyes. Take control of the life and the lies.
It is storming outside the NF studios right now.
Storming. As soon as we just...
You guys gonna lose power like me?
We might.
As soon as he hit record...
Yeah, it almost sounded like a firework outside that we just...
Hope you got that battery backup.
Yeah. Well...
No.
Don't have that. Don't have a battery backup.
Oh, shit. Here you go. Another boom. Another boom.
Yep. Can you hear that?
Damn, I can hear that.
Ooh.
Damn, and I got a limiter on too and a compressor, so it's really cutting through the mics, you know? It's really trying to let us know who's boss.
Here we go. This reminds me of when I played in Warped Tour.
I mean, it's par for the course, right? I mean, what a crazy week it has been for the NF crew, and only to come back on a shitty rainy day, you know?
Yeah.
There's some guns.
Did you really play Warped Tour, Fish?
Yeah.
What?
Wait, what just happened? How did we jump to Warped Tour? Did you say you played Warped Tour?
Because we got hit with the storm as soon as we got on stage. It was like, yeah, and then like the storm hits, pew. Sound guy fucking unplugs us. We're like, what? What the fuck? We took so long to get here. Like, I mean, we ended up. We still played like a few songs, and then the storm hit, and then.
What band was this? Falsetto?
No, this was a band called Say They Exist. We're going back in time. Say They Exist. Yeah.
I'm jealous. That's a badass fucking show,
Say They Exist. Yeah. Well, this is when we opened up for Story of the Year.
Is this when you had a wet
Avenged Sevenfold, Coheed and Cambria.
Oh, I was there.
Coheed and Cambria.
I was there.
Yeah, so I was on the main stage. Now, not the main stage, sorry, the side stage, the side.
So you're on the same stage as Avenged Sevenfold.
No, The
Oh,
one, the
'cause
one,
they
the
were
one
on-
to
they
the
were not
left.
big
There's
then.
a stage to the left of that stage. I was playing on that
Okay,
stage.
okay.
And then,
Damn, dude.
and what sucked is that we had to carry our gear because like through the grass, but the grass was all muddy, so you're carrying it. You're not rolling it, you know.
Yeah.
And we're parked far as fuck, so you're literally doing like a Rockville walk with
Yep.
gear. You know, it's like if we were picking up your dad in the wheelchair,
All right, let's go.
but picking him up, you know, like instead of dragging him. And then
And the singer doesn't carry shit, right?
Yeah,
He
of
just
course not. He
Sits
just-
there and watches you and critiques.
he's literally carrying his shit.
Guys, we gotta hurry up. We're almost on.
Come
Yeah,
on,
he's
drag that
ahead of
shit,
us. Like,
guys.
come on.
He's like those dudes at the airport who just like they're kind of guiding you in, like this way, with the little lights on the sticks. Come on, you coming this way? It's like, no, just grab something, please. Help out.
Well, that's pretty sick, man. I'm jealous. That's a great
Yeah,
great
as soon as
show to
we-
have on your
it's-
resume.
Four, I think it was like the fourth song in, and then it starts raining like bad, and I'm telling everyone to get into the tent, like, come on, get inside, yeah. And then he shuts the mic off. I'm like, damn,
Come
bro,
on,
really? Because I'm the singer of the band at the time, and I'm like, what the fuck, really? And then I'm like, I don't give a fuck. The band starts playing the song, and I'm just singing to the crowd, whatever, like, yeah, and then just singing, and then he just shuts the entire like soundboard, everything off, like, pure. And,
You're
you
just
know,
like-
you just hear the drums. They're like, and everyone's just like, oh, hell.
Please
nah.
tell me that there's
And then
video
left.
of this somewhere.
I hope so, yeah, but I have no idea.
So he
Fuck
was
yeah,
telling you to
I
get
gotta
off
see that.
stage, but you were like, "Fuck you,
Yeah.
sound guy."
And this is
or
during, like, I guess, flip phone days, so
Damn.
there was no iPhone.
Motorola Razor.
Yeah.
Hello, Moto.
That blurry.
Yeah,
Oh,
gotta
there's
find
video footage of it, dude. But it's like,
those 8-bit videos.
yeah, it's like a
Yeah,
30-minute
yeah.
video that takes up a total of 5 megabits. You know, it's like really grainy footage, really artifacty.
Have you ever like? Do you still have those phones saved, and you like go back and open them and go through the
No.
photos, and you're like, what the fuck?
You
Like-
got yours? You
Yeah,
still play Snake?
I still have some of the phones just because they have a lot of old recordings, sound recordings of like
Right.
riffs and shit like that. So they're like my it's like they're like
Ah,
digital
your
tape
original
recorders, you know, like yeah. So you kind of go back like, oh, what was that riff? Damn, I forgot about that riff. Fuck, you know.
I don't think I have any phones that old, but like you go on your old MySpace or scroll backwards on Facebook and you can see some of the phone pictures that were taken. You're like, God damn, that's like horrible quality.
And in those times, it was like, oh, you know, like,
Yeah.
oh, you know, like you looked at them just like
Technology's just taking.
it's funny because you looked at
taking
them
off.
as if they were photos of like past photos, like the physical photos, you know.
yeah.
And what's funny is that those look better than the Nokia ones.
Oh, an
which is pretty
actual
funny.
camera looks better than a
Yeah,
phone for
it's
sure.
pretty funny.
It's like, but at the time when we took those pictures and we were showing our friends those pictures, there was like, God damn, that's so fucking crisp.
Yeah.
You know, it's like going back and like when GoldenEye came out for Nintendo 64. It's
Yeah.
the first person mode. What the
Those-
it's
those
3D.
pyramid
The
titties.
3D, the 3D Mario, those graphics.
Oh yeah, the Tomb Raider is what I'm thinking of.
Look at the graphics
weird
of Metal
polygon
Gear,
tits.
and that shit was Metal.
Now you got, like-
blurry polygon.
Yeah, you got Call of Duty Black Ops 6 coming out with like ray tracing and global illumination and ultra shadow.
It's literally Kevin Spacey, like coming out of your fucking screen.
They're
grabbing your
taking
balls.
real life and just
Mhm.
putting it onto games now.
Yeah.
They're like, yeah, that's fine. That's what we do, right?
It's like, you want the movie?
And before, just like a few squares put together to make a person.
Yeah, you know, it's funny because like that's actually funny when
That is hysterical.
in the past that was the best it can be, like the best it can get. Like Mario,
Look at Captain
Mario.
Obvious here. Imagine if in the past it could have
Yeah.
been better. Of course, it can.
games.
That's
no, I'm
all
saying,
it
like,
could have been
games
in the past. Was
from
what
the-
it was.
From Nintendo and Super Nintendo is as best as it can get. So you have to fill the rest with your imagination.
No,
right?
it's what do you mean? What, are you talking about from the point of view from the
Of
era of when it came out?
Of graphics.
I know, but where are you looking at these graphics from? When you're saying it's the best it can get, are you looking at it from right now in 2024
from
or when it first came out?
When it first came out, yeah. When
Right.
it first came out.
But you don't
were
know what
AAA
you're missing,
Those were
though.
AAA
Of
games,
course.
right? And it's funny because those games now are considered indie games. You know, like that's funny.
Yeah.
It's like
You know-
no, they were never indie, and it was funny. They were never indie games in the past. Those were AAA Call of Duty games.
It's like
You know,
Those
people,
are top of the line technology.
Yeah, yeah. Like Ocarina of Time was Elden Ring. You know,
now people want to like
It's not.
make those games on purpose It's like, no, we're 20 years past those games. We can stop making the 8-bit, 16-bit games. Like you said, they're indie games now. Like a lot of the indie developers are making those like top-down or like side-scroller games. I'm like, yo, I'm done with those. I don't know why we're going back in time now. You know, that's like
what is it called now? Like a 1,000-bit?
It's like
billion-bit
air conditioning. When you look back and you're like, how did people in the 1800s survive without air conditioning? It's like, well, they didn't know they didn't have air conditioning, right? So like they didn't know what they're missing.
Used to it, yeah.
Slowly but surely, they got air conditioning. The game situation is like, you know what? I want a little taste of nostalgia. Let me just rip my my central air conditioning unit out of my house. I want to go 1800 style for a little bit. I want some nostalgia. I want to sweat when I wake. I want to sweat every moment of life inside my house. Hell yeah, it feels good.
Like,
Who would want that? And to pay for that?
I know.
So as far as 90s retro,
I think you just thought of a new
just
theme
asked
park
a couple
idea.
people in the chat, man.
Say it again,
And
dude.
they're saying the Talk
Everybody
Boy.
wants that.
Come on, the Talk Boy, the Walkman, and fucking Game Boy Color were the shit back in the day.
You remember the Talk Boy pen? You remember the Talk Boy pen? Remember the pen? There was a pen version. There was like a Talk Boy, looked like a cassette player kind of thing. And then there was like this it was like this big fat pen, and you could talk into it.
You talking about the tape recorder?
Yeah, it's like just like a Talk Boy, but it was like a pen. It was like I don't know if Duke can pull it up.
Yeah,
or
the
not.
pen I knew. Yeah,
I had the pen. You just jogged a memory of mine, like because I'm a fat kid, of course. Like at heart, I would talk into my Talk Boy.
Got that fat heart.
And the night before, I would say,
no. You're talking about the one that looks dope as fuck. It has like a cool look to it.
no, it just looks like a pen. It looks like a big
like a
fat
regular
futuristic
ballpoint
pen.
pen?
Like it looks like it's bigger than this.
Yeah.
It's like a fat.
Pull it up,
remember those,
Jamie.
Damn,
remember those
they got it on fucking eBay,
Pull it
by
up.
the way.
Remember those pens where you can select different kinds of inks? Like I go blue,
$68
this, you know what I mean?
plus
Like there was like a fat.
Oh
pen.
my god, yeah.
So that's what the Talk Boy looked like. It was a fat motherfucker.
Send the link to
Yeah, let me see if I can pull it up.
I sent it. It's the voice-changing Home Alone 2 Tiger Talk Boy.
No,
is
no,
that what
no,
it
no,
is?
no,
The
no.
pen?
No, it's not a pen. He had this huge. The Home Alone one is this huge thing.
Well, yeah, but what he was
looks like a
talking about,
walkie-talkie.
I can get that one too. Talk
I
Boy.
think this.
There's
I'm gonna
two
pull
of
it up. Is there another one? Let me see the other one.
So
Yeah, that's it.
what you were talking about was the pen, right? So
Is
this
that what you sent?
the second one here, and look at how much it is. What, $68? Fresh out of the package.
I had this. Oh my fucking
You
What's this
did?
one?
Wow.
God, bro.
Yeah, I didn't have the Talk Boy. I had the Talk Boy pen all day.
Okay, so the other one is what's in Home Alone 2. Well, I guess they both.
That's the one I
kinda
didn't
were.
have. I wish I had that one.
But that first one I had, or the second one that I just sent you.
I
yeah,
was
cool.
I was such a piece of shit that I would talk into the Talk Boy pen and be like, tomorrow morning you're going to wake up and have a nice bowl of Cocoa Puffs, a glass of I would plan my breakfast on the Talk Boy. Then I would wake up and
Oh my god!
like literally the last
You
thing I
yourself
said.
a to-do list, like an audio to-do
Yeah,
list.
and it made zero sense because that was the last thing I said. How would I forget? Like I went to bed saying this is what I'm gonna have for breakfast, and then I woke up. I'm like, what should I have for breakfast? And I play the Talk Boy like, you're going to have a bowl of Cocoa Puffs, some orange juice. You're going to take 2 Ho-Hos with you and a peanut butter and fluff sandwich with some Cheetos.
Is that how you sounded like an
it was
old
so.
man?
Of course, it's so stupid.
He was trying to be a radio announcer.
Yeah. Tell me you
I
didn't.
did the same shit.
with
Your mom is
cassettes?
like, who the fuck is that guy on your phone?
Do you remember taking
Who the fuck is that?
when you had that
Hello.
double cassette radio? So you could put in a cassette with music,
Yes.
and you could put in a blank cassette.
Yes,
Then
I
I'd
know
be
that
like,
trick. I did that with music too.
Hey, welcome to Josh's morning radio
I did that at,
hour.
like 3 years old.
yeah,
I still got it
exactly.
recorded.
I did it yesterday.
You did
on
that?
a computer now. Yeah,
You did
I'm doing
that?
it right
Still
now.
doing
You've
it
done
right
that,
now.
but you've done that at pretending like you were a radio DJ.
Yes.
Holy
and,
shit.
And I would. And like, all right, next up is whatever cassette I had, and then I hit play on the cassette,
Yeah.
and it would record.
Over
then
it.
I'd
Yeah,
listen
yeah, I know,
back,
the same
and
thing
it'd be like I'd do
I
like
did
a
the same
radio
thing, but
thing.
with drums and guitar. And my dad would
a lot cooler.
and we didn't have mics, so my dad was like, "Did you know that you can turn these headphones
Into
microphones?"
I remember
I was like,
figuring
"What?"
that out.
And he actually had headphones. Like, so all of his broken headphones from throughout the years were all mics. So you just see a bunch of like earpieces everywhere. It looked like
That's how I learned how to route shit. Is just
It looked like
breaking equipment.
like if he cut out the ears of like the men he killed or whatever. You know?
I'm collecting them.
And it was like really like what the fuck? And I'm like, how the fuck does that work? But whatever. And then Bill Nye shit. And then he just puts it on the guitar or whatever like that. And I would just record drums. And what's crazy is since I couldn't hear it back, you just had to like guess.
Right.
And then you hear it back and you're like, playing like, okay. And then like you hear it back, you're like, just a second off. And then you go back again and like, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4.
How about
and hopefully
and
you
end up
land, and
chopping it
hopefully
up and it sounds
you're
like shit.
playing within the rhythm of your
Right.
fucking drums, Which by the way, speaking of that, my dad actually sent me because he always sent me a bunch of shit like that fucking Proton pack. What the fuck?
how
Wait,
about doing
so-
the same thing on video,
He
real
sent me
quick
a cassette tape.
before we go on?
Yeah, he sent me a cassette tape of of all my recordings, and that's why I got that shit. I was like, oh shit.
Like, how about one-upping that? I graduated too. Like, let's say I would record on my dad's camera. I would like these fucking the fucking little VHS things. We record him on the ATV, doing jumps over that. Like everybody
Stunts,
at the track, I'd record jumps. Then I'd go back and I'd pick apart the scenes I wanted and would record them onto VHS. So it was fucking tedious because you'd have to, okay, I want this scene. You hit record on VHS, you play
I'm
it,
a
boom.
video editor.
Then I would have this audioless thing of just like jumps and stuff. I would go back again. I'd put the VHS back in the thing, and I would hook my CD player up to the red and white, just the audio portion. So then I would re-record it again and put like a rock song along to them jumping.
Wow.
Like you had to go through this whole crazy process to have like like sports action videos with music. You go about it such a crazy. Now you just literally I can edit shit on my phone now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Clip.
It's so.
What is it?
You know what? I want to go back to editing like that. I'll pay $100 to go back and start editing like that. And nostalgia, right? Nostalgia.
You know what's funny that
Would you stop it? You're killing me.
we would
Jesus.
we would
No, he's
do
laughing.
we would go out of our way to do it the hard way,
It's the only way to do it, baby.
and then doing it and then to do it the easy way just to get it done is like I don't feel like doing it.
That's how you grow, man.
You
You got to
but-
learn the crazy shit, the
just
pirate
fucking
way is
crazy.
how I call it.
I always feel like this. Like a good example is like when you learn it your way and the end result is still what you're looking for. To me, it's like a waste of time, unless there's a new technique, a waste of time to go back and learn it by the book. I learned how to edit and all this stuff before college, doing stuff with that in high school.
Mhm.
And then I went to college and then they brought me back to the beginning, teaching me how to edit again. And it was just like, I already done all this. This is stupid. So, just like,
it becomes boring and tedious. It's like,
my point is, I feel like there's many ways to get to the end. You don't really have to do it Duke's way. I don't got to do it your way. I don't got to do it my way. But I can do it the good way. Kill myself. But it's funny. I feel like I learned more doing it myself than I did in school, is what I'm trying to say. Is what I was trying to get at.
Yeah.
Figuring out how to do it on your own, even if it's a long and arduous process, kind of, I don't know. I
That's what
retain
I'm
more
saying.
information.
It like develops you, and it's like fun for us, figuring shit out on our own when we're kids.
One thing I find
Recording shit off the radio and
Right.
whatever.
I mean, the
pirating
tools
shows.
that people have now is insane.
Yeah.
Like
I
when I was young, I had to watch like studio recordings and pause like during a moment just to get like an amp, just to get like the settings of the amp.
right.
Or like, how do I get that tone? Well, right now I can literally just pull it up my phone and
Copy
put
and paste.
and plug in a preset and get the Black Album tone.
Right. I mean,
You know how long it was? You know how long it was taking me to get the sound that I get now? Like it's insane.
it's a process,
Yeah.
especially when it comes to music and stuff like that. You're always trying to dial things in. Like if you're a perfectionist, it's a never ending thing. And with music, I'm gonna get to the podcast part in a second. But with music, there was a time, as you're saying, where like not everybody could record things. You had to go pay. You had to go to a studio and you had to go record there. Now, everyone and their mother can make a song. My mom is a fucking online superstar when it comes to roller skating 80s music because she makes music. I'm being facetious, of course.
Yeah.
She's
That's
not.
right.
She's 1970s era.
Yeah.
That's right.
The point being is the oversaturation,
Mom.
saturation, the influx of too much, right? Now in the podcast,
You actually, sorry, I don't mean to cut you off. And you're actually bringing up something that I should have actually brought up in our chat as far as topics. I don't know if you guys know, but that actually what's been going on lately. Like, even you know how you mentioned in the chat that rock is dead. I don't know if you know, but like even hip hop and everything else has been dying lately. Like in terms of sales, listening.
Oh yeah, man. Streaming killed everything.
It's getting to the point where, and it ties into what you just said, oversaturation. Everyone knows. There's a rapper right now that he is becoming very controversial. His name is Tyler, the Creator, mentioning literally the same thing that you just said. He's literally sounding like he's like a young guy who sounds like, I guess you can say like an old man, sort of like ranting. Like
He
back
kind
in
of
my
made
day.
it a little before it. Well, maybe at the beginning of it.
or started it. Yeah, he's seen, and he's actually like starting to
seeing
see
a change.
like the change in a negative way.
Hey, Lars Ulrich was right, man.
Where he's like, back in the day, people used to sound like themselves. Where everybody had their own distinct sound. Like there was 50 Cent didn't sound like T.I. and whatever, etc.
it was almost like
now
supply and
everyone
demand
knows
kind of thing.
Now
Like
everyone knows
whereas
music, yeah.
right. Whereas back then, it was, I don't know how to put it. Essentially, right now, what it comes down to because everyone can record, it really comes down to quality over quantity. Everyone can sound professional now. Now what it comes down to is dissecting, okay, how did they write their song? How good are they at this? In how does the song flow, as opposed to, oh, this sounds good. Before, you could just sound good, and people thought, oh, look, this is amazing. You didn't really have to have good songwriting skills.
Yeah.
My point with going into the podcast thing is that's where podcasting is right now. It's so easy to make make a podcast. Everybody is podcasting. I just found another friend.
Heck, you could do it from your closet.
Yeah, what?
Huh?
Uh-oh.
I mean, my my
fired.
studio.
You're in a closet.
Yeah, you can do it from a closet. But like now everyone can do it no problem. So there's an oversaturation of stuff out there. So, how do people find you? I don't know. That's not the question I want to ask. We're just kind of going on a tangent there. But everyone can make a podcast. So how do you stand out? It's kind of hard. Not everyone should
music,
podcast.
everything, movies. It goes to every type of entertainment now. We're just oversaturated, spoiled fucking Americans, and
Movies
not
was
only
the
America,
first thing,
everybody.
huh? Movies was the first thing where everyone, it became where when the home video recorder came out, Joe Schmoes could start making their own movies at that point. Movies was the first thing. Then music became a little more prosumer, consumer, and right now, just audio in general is becoming more.
What about radio?
Prosumer. Radio's dead.
No, I'm saying in the past, like when first starting out, like wasn't like people.
Well, it's the same thing. The way you'd have to do it is you have to record from a cassette tape onto a different cassette tape if you want to emulate what you liked on radio.
You ever put Scotch tape over the top of it and put like an old cassette, and then you put it in? You could record over it.
No way. Nope.
You could do that with.
Did you guys do
VHS
your
as
own
well.
radio DJing mixtapes? Like
Yeah.
it's music, and then you become like, hey, what's up? It's Mike again back here again.
That's literally what we're talking about. That's what we do with the cassette player. So like you'd introduce the song, then you'd play the song, then you'd introduce another song, and you play the song. That's exactly what we're doing. That's what we're talking about. Yeah. Did you do
And
that?
it's all silly
No,
80s
I never
shit
did
for
that.
me.
That's
It's like,
gay.
next up is Whitney Houston. Then we got Huey Lewis.
Huey Lewis.
That's funny. Never did that,
Yo,
no.
by the way, 90s.
I've heard about that, but I don't know, what the fuck?
I was asking people in the chat some other things from the 90s. Let's see if you all had these. Did you have obviously Pac-Man and Tetris was big in the 80s and 90s. The soundtrack for The Crow in 1994.
Nope.
No? Okay.
Didn't
Tamagotchis,
seen The Crow?
Pogs, Surge, the
yes,
drink.
I had
Putty
Tamagotchi.
eggs.
We need
Are we allowed to
need-
respond,
oh my
or you
God.
got to slow down?
We need like homework like NF homework assignments, because I'm like always in shock sometimes especially with Josh. We're like, what the fuck?
Bro, I had so many Pogs. I still got a folder of Pogs.
The slammers and shit.
I
That was weird.
had a few Tamagotchis. Like they had like the gold one where it's a dog. You control a dog. I had the Godzilla one.
We are not going to change the topic to Pogs. We got to go back.
No, but anyways, going on.
No, we got to go back
Beepers.
to Josh not seeing the crow.
How about the trolls that you
What?
would rip
Man.
their fucking hair off?
How can you not see the crow?
Dude, have you seen the Crow?
Okay.
Wasn't that like a must-see during those times?
So check it out. I knew the soundtrack back and forward. I loved it. Saw the movie kind of. I rented it once from Blockbuster, and I don't know why. I just never saw it until last year, and it was great.
Until
know
last
why.
year?
Yes.
Wow.
I was like, people always talk about this. I gotta see it. That and Candyman. I had to see it.
So I'm not that
they were
far
both
off.
great.
You just saw it last year, so we're pretty damn close.
Wow.
Yeah, it's blasphemy. It was a classic '94.
Did you like it or no?
movie.
Why is it classic?
Yeah, it was
What's good
great.
about it?
Yeah, you see?
You think they're gonna fuck up the new one?
Of course, they already fucked up by the trailer.
Yeah. I love that actor, but it's just not looking right. It doesn't look right.
Yeah, and he also did that other karate movie. I'm like, what? No.
Imagine if the director. Do we know who the guy playing the Crow is? You know his name?
Bill Skarsgård.
He's one of the
Bill
Skarsgård. Kid.
So
He's
imagine.
the guy who played Pennywise in
He's
It.
Tarzan. The
Oh,
brother.
okay, Alexander Skarsgård.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, sorry.
When
there's too many scars.
imagine the director's like, all right, Alex, come here for a second. So there's a scene where the bad guy's gonna pull out a gun. Okay, he's gonna shoot you in the chest. He's just like, wait a minute.
Not for real.
Wait
Not
a
for real, you
minute.
see.
I've heard this before. No. It's a dud, I swear.
And then he sees Alec Baldwin come out of fucking nowhere.
Yeah, he's the prop guy. Yeah, it's not loaded. What?
So they say.
Yeah, I'm the guy pulling the handle today, man. He's
Okay,
like,
a couple
why are you
more
so
here.
unhinged?
The actor couldn't show up today, so
Yeah, we got Alec, Eric Baldwin to pull the gun.
we have Alec Bald for the win.
What are some other
Trapper
90s?
keepers.
Of course.
Furbies. Beepers and beeper gum.
I didn't have a Furby. I was too young for a beeper, but I knew people who had beepers. My dad had a beeper. And this place I
Yeah.
used to go to all the time to get my Pokemon cards was called Cards,
God.
Comics, and Beepers. That was on there.
What?
That was the name of the store.
That's funny because it sounds like the store I went to, but it was also Pogs and sports cards. They threw Pogs in there because they were hot at the time.
I mean, you might have been there. This was in Pembroke Pines. It was right across from Pembroke Pines Optimus, PPO, Cards, Comics, and Beepers.
I want to say I almost had a beeper, but I don't know. What was the company that had the walkie-talkie with their cell phone?
Apple.
Oh, wait, no. Nextel?
Yeah, next.
Nextel. Oh, wait, Apple.
Yeah,
That was like cool right before phones, right?
So they-
Is that
but
what it was?
only they had it. Like,
Yeah.
like oh shit.
It was
was
cool
so
because it was like a
popular.
voice text message, and usually you could use that feature without it didn't carry into your phone data. It didn't carry into. It was a free feature you could use on the Nextel thing, which is pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
But like, goddamn, was that kind of annoying? Everybody's like,
Because they can interrupt. They can, they can
copy
just-
that. What are you doing? I'm like, you don't got to talk
Yeah, it
like
was.
that, okay?
You know how cool people felt, though? They were like, yeah, man, I'm part of the future.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
It was like that. I have to admit, it was pretty cool.
Yeah.
You know what? The same people who said that also bought laser discs. Okay, it didn't really work out well for them. I'm part of the future.
I remember that
man.
blowing my mind. What? It's digital record movies, man?
You pulled it out like this.
That
Look
was
how
pretty
big this thing is. Someone watch this half-an-hour movie real quick.
What about the brick
Laser
phone?
discs were huge.
The Zack,
Oh, yeah.
the Zack Snyder, the Zack
the
Morris,
Zack Snyder
the
cut.
Zack Morris, the Zack Morris restored the Snyder phone.
Oh, my God, yeah.
What's funny
That's
about
more.
cell phones is the technology jump happens so fast that you can go back to a movie that isn't really that old, but then they'll pull out that brick big
Yeah,
cell
you're like,
phone. You're
what
like,
the-
damn. Yeah, you're like, oh
But you
shit.
get- and for literally every fucking movie,
I know it just
Yeah,
kind of
you're
ruins
like,
it.
what the fuck?
That was the mark of,
No,
like,
and also
luxury.
was I was
You
watching
had
the
one of
movie
those.
Contact with Jodie Foster. I was like, oh my god,
Yeah.
bro.
What happened?
Even the computers is like, what the fuck? You know?
Did you see what they were using? Somebody pointed out what it was. It was a fucking equalizer for a guitar amp.
Damn. That's right. Yes.
yeah.
Oh my god.
All right. Yeah, we got a lot on here, a lot of shit.
Contact.
We missed the 90s. The 90s was awesome.
We missed the 90s. There's a
Pop-up video. Fuck yeah.
whoa, pop-up video.
Snick on Nickelodeon.
Of course, Snick. I remember Snick.
Yeah. So anyways.
I remember Snick.
I always just remember
I
that
remember.
big ass fucking that face that always like changed faces or the color face.
Oh, yeah.
Like, what the fuck?
There's definitely a when you think of the 90s, you're remembered. You're like, damn, there's a lot of things I miss. And unfortunately, there is something else we're missing this week.
Tamagotchis.
As a one Ziggy Stardust Marley Stevenson
Or the other way, whichever way. you
has
wanna do it.
departed from this mortal coil.
I think I killed my cat.
I think you did too. I didn't want to bring it up yet, but I think you were like, yeah, he's fine. We'll wait till Monday and we'll see what happens. He's like stumbling and wobbling, like he's fine. Everything will be cool. Ziggy, rest in peace, sir. That's the cat. By the way, your cat, Ziggy, is what got me back into cats, because that was the first cat I had after, living with my parents over that for a while. My mom had a cat, and then there was a while, no cats, just drugs. No cats, just drugs. A lot of drugs. Petting the drugs, giving the drugs a little
Cats
chin itch.
and drugs, man.
Hell yeah.
Pets and drugs.
Oh, you're a cute little drug, aren't you?
Depending
You're a
on which
cute
drugs.
little drug. You're giving a little chin scratch, little drug.
Were you
The
petting your
motherfucker
drugs?
loved his weed. He would always come up to me while I was smoking and just look, and then I'd blow it, and he'd be like, ah.
I have to say that your post was like one of those it's like one of those setups where it's like, look, I don't want you guys to laugh, but when I was 9, I was raped
Hard.
by my dad, and everyone starts.
It wasn't
laughing.
a post. It was like
But everyone starts
inbox to you
laughing.
guys.
It's like
Yeah, it
it's
was
like
my way of-
my cat just died, but then you post a picture with with the
A
cat
dead cat.
Yeah.
with his eyes open, looking like it's still alive.
No, that cat looked dead.
I was like, come on.
Definitely looked
Dude,
dead.
I couldn't even
is
tell it was
so-
a joke or not. It was one of those like NF's topics. Where I was like, God damn.
I feel like something happened to Duke growing up and death, because when it comes, listen, I can make a joke and I can have some fun with death, but when death approaches Duke's lips, he responds to death so emotionless. He's like, yeah, done's
I have to
done.
hide it.
I
I have
know.
to stuff it down.
Yeah, Panjo's dead. That's it. He, just says, he says these weird things. Yeah, dead cat, and he sends a picture of his dead cat. Yeah, well, dead cat. It's like, bro,
It's
what the
different
fuck?
when
Could you
it's a
imagine,
cat,
like,
because it's
like,
just a cat.
In one of our
It's not
funerals, he
human.
looks at one of us like, you guys done? You guys want to
Yeah,
eat?
this guy's dead, huh? Bummer. Well,
So I'll give you the reason why I did that. Because I had to deal with his last breaths and shit. It was pretty depressing shit. Like,
Just admit it,
he
you
was
roll
like
over it.
labored breathing for the last night, and and then I would hold him and cuddle him and like kiss him and comfort him, right? And then it went on like that all night until about 6 a.m. I woke up. He was still breathing and like he was still having trouble, and I would cuddle him and make him feel better. And then I woke up at like 8 and he was dead right next to me. So
did he lose a
That
lot of
was-
weight?
he did. He basically, what had happened was I never properly got rid of the fleas. I tried, but I should have taken him to the vet. So it got to the point where it was like beyond the point of no return.
Yeah, but fleas don't
So-
kill you.
What I read on Google said that if there's enough of fleas and ticks, it could have been fleas and ticks. I don't know. My parents' stupid ass dog came up here and spread the fleas to him.
Can I ask you
Yeah.
what flea medicine you were giving him?
I didn't give him anything.
Okay.
I gave him Dawn soap.
No, I mean,
And I
that's,
gave him,
that's
and I
good.
bathed him with some Walmart shit that was like supposed to clean it off. So I did that like 4 times, and then I didn't see any. I assumed that
I don't.
they were gone. He was acting normal until he wasn't.
When did he start not acting normal? Like, what was the first thing you noticed?
Yeah, I should have acted about a week.
No, no,
ago.
it's not. This is not a. I'm not trying to. I'm just like.
No,
legit
like
asking you,
he
what-
started acting a little weird. Like
Was he eating
like
or,
his
and going to the
legs were-
bathroom or anything like that?
Like he was constipated, so he wasn't pooping right. So I'm like, let me get him some.
Was he peeing?
He was peeing,
You're
but
sure?
he wasn't pooping.
So you saw pee come out. So it wasn't.
Yeah.
We can rule out the idea that he had like a urinal plug, where like he
Yeah,
can't
so
pee.
I gave him UTI drops in his mouth. I gave him Walmart
They weren't made
fucked
by
me up,
Hearts,
man.
right?
They didn't send me the shit on time.
It wasn't
for
made by
his-
Hearts, was it?
No, hell no.
Okay.
No. So I don't know, man. It was just I should have brought him to the vet. I didn't have the money, so I kept trying home remedies. I kept trying the cheap solution, and that's what killed him.
Well,
And I don't have the money to fucking take care of an animal, and I
Did you have
shouldn't
any
done
hate
that.
towards your cat?
he was like 14, right?
He was 14,
I mean, that's
but I
wow.
probably could have prevented it if I had taken him to the vet like a week or two ago. So that's what's been
Like-
killing me.
like
Wait,
you
your
said. He
cat's
had
old?
like he had like wobbly legs for a little bit.
That was the anemia from what I believe is continued fleas and ticks.
I'll tell you what I think.
I
it
thought
was.
fleas had like, I thought you put like a drop or like a pill that they.
I think it was
in their
kidney
food.
failure. I think that's what it was, man. I don't think it was
I
anything to
think
do
it
with
was
fleas.
sepsis, man.
It was just because that's the same thing that happened to Mocha. Mocha all of a sudden lost all his balance or her balance, couldn't stand up. With like every time, like he would almost have to like lean against the wall when he walked. I was like, what the fuck is going on? And like if you grabbed his fur, you could grab his fur and pull it, and it wouldn't go back. It would just kind of stay ruffled out.
Yeah, exactly.
Which
His
was-
stomach didn't feel right, and he couldn't move. He was weak, and yeah,
It was probably
beyond
kidney
that. His
failure.
organs were getting eaten
He was an old
alive.
man.
I'm pretty sure it was sepsis.
He was an old dude. He lived a great life. He had some outside fun for a little
Oh
bit.
shit!
What happened?
Crystal is here. Remember, she has her premiere tomorrow.
Oh yeah,
Remember?
Crystal Behe.
Yeah.
What's up, Crystal?
What's up,
But
Crystal?
yeah, thank you, Shamrock, for saying that. I've been beating myself
What
up
did
all
Shamrock
week about
say?
it. I could have acted quicker and whatever.
What did Shamrock
That's what's
say?
been killing me.
What was the comment?
She said it's not your fault. You
Yeah.
didn't do anything wrong. He was old. And yeah, fleas wouldn't kill your baby, so maybe it wasn't. I don't know.
You definitely can't beat yourself up because hindsight will go for a while. Like, oh, I could have done this, I could have done that.
That's what I've been doing for 5 days now.
It's funny because it's not funny, but you wouldn't know because of how you respond to death. But deep down, Duke's like he's having a little personal battle right now. But you shouldn't
Yeah,
beat yourself up, man. It's
Thanks.
14 years is a long time. Ziggy was a kick-ass cat. You took great care of him. He had a great life. So you
Until
really
the end.
yeah, until you fucked up and let him die. But other than that,
Until you killed him.
yeah, until you murdered your cat. Other than that, it's fine. Everything's fine.
Yeah, so by me sending you my dead cat face, I was kind of
you shouldn't beat yourself
coping and
up.
grieving in a
But you should
weird,
most
fucked up
definitely beat
way.
yourself.
Oh, I know. Oh, I know. I know. I was like, at first I was like, fuck, but then you're like, roast this motherfucker. So then I had to make some memes.
No, the memes were great. They actually cheered me up, like when he was healthy and fat. Yeah.
Like,
So,
like I made a
R.I.P.
meme.
Ziggy.
I made a meme that says, when you pass away before dinner, and it was like angry Ziggy face. He was like, fuck.
He kind of had the grumpy cat face, like he was pissed all the time.
Good dude.
Yeah.
Good dude. I'm glad Ziggy and Kenny got to meet. Remember when like it was
Oh,
like
yeah.
them looking in a mirror. Duke brought him down to the old house, and like Ziggy and Kenny caught eyes on each other, and they're just like,
Another fat
you're
fuck?
fat too. They're just like mesmerized by each other. Like, so that
So
was
yeah,
cool.
good luck tomorrow, Crystal, on the premiere.
Crystal, you'll crush it. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, hell yeah.
You'll crush
I'm
that
excited
premiere.
to see that.
Just like Duke crushed his
let us
cat's
see.
health,
Premiere?
right?
But I gave him a nice memorial. Yeah,
Yeah.
I threw him out in the woods. I buried him in a shallow grave.
Let's hope Crystal goes viral like whatever viral illness Ziggy had. You know what I'm talking about? Come on now.
Yeah, don't beat yourself up. But you should most definitely beat yourself up.
Yeah. When the stream goes off, you could definitely beat yourself up, though.
Yeah.
I will.
Speaking of beating themselves up, Vish almost died.
And
And
Yeah,
I'd
this
really
is
like.
more important. This is a human.
This is a
This
human.
isn't
Well,
a feline.
tomato.
I'm still dying. by the way.
And it's funny is because okay, you're still dying, and how Vish,
As we're all dying.
Vish
We're all
described
still
it to
dying.
us. He's like, "Yo, I'm in the hospital, high blood pressure." What was the first thing the doctor said? He thought it was probably some type of allergy to
To marijuana, to THC.
marijuana.
Yeah.
Like that's it. You don't know anything else. I don't know, man. He thinks it's marijuana allergy.
It was
My blood pressure's high as fuck.
Yeah, so your
suspicious that
blood
he just
pressure
constantly
shot
kept
up,
going to
right?
that.
Is what happened, and then you couldn't walk or something.
No. Well, what it was is that I woke up and
Dead.
I have. This is something that I tend to always have, where I have like that tension headache or something that feels like here comes a headache or a migraine,
That
you know,
sounds like
and it's
blood
usually like in the middle of the or early as fuck in the morning. So like 3, 4 in the morning, I was getting that feeling. Like I woke up and I'm like, oh shit. And every time you kind of like lay your head, rather than feeling like you can go back to bed, you get that feeling of like, damn, I'm gonna get that fucking headache again. Like, fuck, I need to sit up. So I sit up, whatever. And then I go to the...
Are you crying?
I go to the bathroom. And then I go to the bathroom.
You're alive, man.
And
Why are you crying?
as I'm pissing, I cough. And as I'm coughing, for some reason, like fucking like, what do you call it? Like start gagging out. You know? To the point where I start
Did you get up and smoke that day?
I get a gag reflex. No, I get a gag reflex. And I can't, and I'm doing that thing like over and over again where I'm getting that feeling of like, I'm doing that thing where I'm about to vomit, but I can't vomit like at all. And it's just like, and it won't stop. And it's like, what the fuck? And it's just like this feeling of it won't stop. Oh my God.
That's the worst. I have to say nausea is...
It's just nausea. I mean, like, but just over and over
worst.
again. Yeah. But it's like, but it's...
I can do a pain,
but I am
nausea is
physically,
fucking
but I'm
horrible.
physically doing the motion of like, you're about to vomit, but it's just that nothing's coming
You're
out.
like a cat going,
Yeah, I'm doing that. Yeah. Oh, it's the fucking worst.
Dry heaves suck.
You know, and I start burning up and all this shit like that, and I'm kind of like, you know, and during the moments where like that's not happening, for some reason I'm just telling myself like, go and grab the blood pressure machine and see how you know if it's high or whatever. And it was like 220 over like
Jeez,
110.
right?
If you Google that, that is emergency room.
No, that's
Yes.
you're gonna like die. And
And you had no idea. You're like, well, I don't know what the fuck's going on.
yeah, and I was like,
Let me go to the hospital.
And I was kind of like, I had to calm down for me to drive because like I had no one else to call, you know, for that, or anybody that was close enough, you know. So and then I finally go, but before I do that where I take a fucking hit.
Oh shit!
You know.
Oh my god!
Usually, and I take a hit. I take a hit mainly because it has helped me before. Like sometimes I've even gotten like headaches or even bad migraines, and I've taken a hit. I'm like, oh my god, I'm like,
Right.
I'm like,
yeah,
nice.
It does.
or relieves the
THC
pain.
is good for some
sometimes
things.
sometimes the THC does help
Right.
for certain situations. I don't know, like for what specifically, but sometimes it does. In this case, it kind of helped me to drive, you know, to calm me down. You know, and then when I arrive, they checked my blood pressure and they were like, "Oh my god, yeah." So then,
Can I sidebar real quick? Because I just wanted to go off with what you said about thinking about. So just remember, we stopped off when you arrived. They checked your blood pressure. Like, oh my god, what the fuck? You gotta get in. We're talking. You mentioned about weed helps in certain situations. I maybe talked about this before, but it's not my proudest moment. But there was a time when I was teenager-ish, maybe early 20s, and I was up all night. I was doing a lot of drugs. I was drinking. I was doing the blocaine, and then I was doing
wakey.
opiates with it all. So I was just horrible speedball is pretty much
Yeah,
what that.
he's trying to speedball himself.
Pretty
he's
much
Chris Farley
trying to
himself.
die. Yeah, but while having a
So
kick-ass
aside
time.
from blow and opiates, then you were also doing drugs.
I was
So
also,
fucking-
yeah.
I love how you divided that. You were saying you're doing a lot of so coke was not even part of the drugs. That
like
was- that was
alcohol,
separate
weed.
from the drugs.
Coke and opiates. It was a bad night.
So I was doing drugs and then I was doing
Copiates.
drugs.
Right. And everything was going fine, you know. You don't really notice anything until you're by yourself when the energy's kind of low key. It's like, oh, okay, you know, and like I was having that thing where like, whew, it's like 8 o'clock in the morning. I just got home. I'm like, all right, I really need to go to bed, but I can feel my heart going. And like I tried to lay down, I'm like, I can't. I lay down and it just, all right, you know what? Let me smoke. Everything will be okay if I smoke. I smoked and then like my fucking heart was doing blast beats. I was like, I can't calm down. I remember I called the ambulance on myself. They
He's
came
like,
over.
let me get my voice recorder. I'm gonna make a badass song out of this.
Talk boy, don't smoke weed after cocaine and opiates. And I played that the next morning and I didn't. Yeah.
That is what happened to me actually at the hospital.
It made everything worse. I called the ambulance on myself, went to the hospital. I was having one of the like palpitations and like and the heart rate was so fast.
My
they're like-
sugar.
yeah, they're like, it was like if it was like
Bleed.
5 more BPMs a minute, you'd have to been admitted for like heart attack type stuff.
surgery.
I was like, so weed doesn't
That's
help all the
imminent
time.
heart attack area where you guys were at. Yeah.
Weed doesn't help all the time. So you got to the hospital.
No, but it's funny because it did that later on.
Yeah. Yep.
Which is why I'm assuming it's why he kept saying, oh, maybe it's marijuana.
So
But
the
it could be
doctor
this
was
marijuana.
saying it was a THC allergic reaction.
So here's what also happened while I was doing the almost vomiting or the almost cat shit.
Failing to vomit, yeah.
My body always heats up and I get the fucking crazy chills,
By the way, this is not normal. You need to fix this.
Yeah, so I grab, and
Scary shit.
usually when this happens, I always have to like bathe in like the hottest fucking shower ever, because like it's funny because like you don't even see the cold water running. Like I can't because I'm that fucking cold, and I'm like and
does it help?
And well, yeah, it helps until you start seeing the hot water disappearing. You're like, oh, no! You start like, like no, no, and then I have to leave, and then you leave at the right moment before it gets too cold because you still want to stay hot, and then you have to like warm yourself up, which is a fucking nightmare warming yourself up when it's fucking cold outside. And you're like, oh my god. So then I go through this, I hit the bowl. I'm like, okay, cool. It's calmed my stomach. But for some reason, it made me even more cold. So I grabbed my big ass thick tiger blanket, which is hilarious. And then I grab that and I go to the car and I drive off and I go to the ER. And I'm in the ER, and as I'm driving the entire time, I'm fucking moaning like a child, like and then when I park and I get to them, like I'm like help me,
Help.
I look like a fucking druggie, bro.
This man's severely constipated.
It's funny because like everything that I was saying didn't match to how I was acting. Like I'm the nurse is looking at me like, all right, what drug did you take?
Yeah.
Are you ODing right now? And I'm like, no, blood pressure.
Right, stoner.
And then and then he checks and it's like he's like, oh my god, like yeah, it's like 200 and something. And what'd you do? What'd you take? And the fuck, you just realized the music you just played. I'm like, I'm freaking out, man.
You
my
are
God.
freaking out, man.
Ass to ass. I'm about to do ass to oh my god, that would give me nightmares.
At what point did you inform the doctor that
You're gonna make him OD?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
So as they're doing their,
We're getting a fog rolling in here.
Yeah,
I got a fog rolling in.
yeah.
Let me just ask you this real quick, and then please continue on with your story. Yeah. Because you told us all this. You're like, oh my God, it's a weed allergy. We're dying. Like, there's this whole thing going on. And then at the very end, and you're like, oh yeah, I haven't been taking my blood pressure medication. It's like, oh, well, there we go.
Well, okay.
So how long have you not been taking your blood pressure medication?
Now, a year prior to that,
Richard.
Yeah.
Dick.
Richard Pryor.
I had pretty much not a similar reaction, but another like.
You had allergic reaction to your medication.
That should happen when I had the allergic reaction to the blood.
What was
pressure
that? What was
medication.
that? What did you go through with that? What type of reaction was that?
It was with the medication lisinopril.
No. What was the allergic reaction?
Oh, that my either your throat, your lips,
You go into anaphylaxis,
or your mouth swell up, or something like that,
Gotcha.
or some shit like that. Yeah, I forget what else swells up. For me, it was my face.
Were
and
you
my,
taking
and my
that
lips.
medication for a long time and then had a reaction at the end, or that was the first time you had that medication and that happened?
No, I've had it for a while. Yeah,
And then
this
one time
and then
something
it
some
happened.
crazy
Which
shit
they
happened.
told me too that could happen. That you could have an allergic reaction even like 10 years from now.
You could be born with no allergy to watermelon, and then when you're 30, all of a sudden you can have an allergy to watermelon. It does happen like that.
Yeah. So then,
Not with weed though.
at that moment, I was like, number one, I am never fucking coming back here. So this is what started the whole my health journey and whatever, and getting to shape whatever, because I didn't want to come back to the fucking hospital. Mm-hmm. And then two, I'm like, so the medication that's trying to save me from my blood pressure is killing me. So you're killing me. So like I was afraid of like I'm taking more any kind of medication, because I'm like, what the fuck? Because I've never experienced being allergic to anything. And at the time, it really put a fucking scare on me. Like, fuck this shit. I'm gonna do everything natural, work out, you know, everything. Beet juice, garlic cloves, more greens, working out, Mike Spencer, everything. I don't give a fuck. Like, everything was that. And I have to admit, like, being in the fucking hospital, I'm like, damn, I let myself down. Like, why am I fucking still here? But, so then...
Yeah, but if it's like a hereditary thing or something like that, like, you
Right.
can't out...
You can't beat yourself up about
You
it.
can't out health something that is just kind of literally in your blood.
Yeah.
Like, all right,
It's
I
like
gotta take some meds. for this.
I tell the doctor and the nurse literally like the same thing. I go, the only thing that I didn't take away from my lifestyle was weed, whatever. He's like, oh.
And that's why I was saying, like, emergency rooms, they kind of look for whatever they can grab onto at first to kind of, it's just there to solve that problem. They're not your primary. They're not trying to dig in.
And it was that because that's all they were giving me stuff was take care of the problem.
Did you
there.
ever tell them
Here's
that you
potassium,
didn't
here's
take
this.
blood pressure medication anymore?
Yeah, they
And nothing. They didn't say a word about that. huh?
The nurse did, not the doctor, but the nurse did. The doctor kept focusing more on marijuana.
That's
The
so weird.
the nurse was that another nurse
Especially
was
in a
funny. These
state
two
where
nurses
it's,
that
like,
were
basically legal.
were pretty much like flirting with me was like so obvious. One lady was like, "Have you ever tried therapy?"
Pussy.
You know?
Like what?
And I'm like, okay. And I'm like, no. Well, maybe you should try it.
Vish thinks they were flirting with him, but he was just really high.
And I'm like, no, but it was fucking obvious, bro.
She wants me.
Yeah,
They had like
she wants
it was
bro.
like special
Hallucinating.
need nurses. No, I'm sure they're flirting with me. Do you want something?
It was like I kept hearing that fucking song over and over again in my head. That fucking Perfect Circle song was it? She's got everything I need with all the other guys. But yeah, it was like, yeah, she definitely wanted me.
I had the same thing happen
They
with
put me in that fucking machine shit. What is that? MRI shit? Not the MRI.
Yep. Did you get claustrophobic?
She goes, lift your arms up, and now I'm gonna inject this thing that's gonna make you feel like you're gonna piss in your pants.
Oh.
I'm like, great. And then they go, it's gonna check your organs. That's why. I'm like, all right, that's fine. And then they put me through this thing. Breathe. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Like, what the fuck is going on? And then I didn't feel the peeing part. And she goes, did you feel anything? I go, no.
I'm like, why would you say it like that? Did you feel
Another
anything?
nurse who I thought was fucking flirting with me because every time she kept laughing, she was like holding me tight, but like a little like that dry humping tight.
I feel like when you go to a bar,
So I was like, yeah, I like this. I
feel
like this
when,
hospital.
I feel like when Vish goes to a bar and the bartender's a hot waitress and she gives him a drink, he's like, she's totally flirting with me. She wants me. Like, no, dude, you asked her for a drink, and that's why she brought you.
Come on,
No.
She wants
She
me.
wants it. She's like, dude, this nurse, she was helping me out, dude. She was checking my blood pressure, bro. She was helping me walk around.
Like that video, there's like a plane flying by. You see that guy? You see the chick in the plane? She's checking me out.
They're looking for me.
She's want me.
What's up?
She wants me.
That's funny.
Don't bullshit me.
Vish is just there at the hospital.
Yeah,
just
take care of your health, man. We need you around, all right?
Yeah,
What are you drinking there? A Fanta?
Take care of your health.
I think Vish wanted to go to the hospital to get hit on by nurses. That's what
No,
he did.
but seriously, take your blood
She
pressure
did say I can
meds.
go
Ain't
back
no shame in it.
if I didn't
I'm taking
get,
that
if
shit.
I didn't get therapy. Dude, well, you can always come back here.
Yo, you're about to get Baker acted. That's what they're saying.
How is that not her wanting me?
Dude.
How is that not her wanting me?
Yeah, she wants you in a facility where
What
you
if I
can get
didn't
help.
walk? What if I didn't walk into the ER? In reality, I walked into which is like a place called Fucker.
No, yeah. In reality, you just had this crazy marijuana trip in your head. You didn't leave your house. You got in your car. You wrapped yourself in your blanket. You turned the car on, and you just passed out at the wheel.
Fuck yeah.
They want me.
Oh my God.
This is
Take
a
care of
rest
yourself,
area.
bitch.
So do
Don't
you
scare
not
us like
think
that.
that this all happened because of your blood pressure medication? Are you taking blood pressure medication?
I
now?
am now. Yes.
Okay.
Good.
That's good.
Yeah.
That shit'll
That's
come
good.
way down and you'll be good. Also,
Come.
is that going to take care of your nausea and the dry heaves and all that shit? Because
I hope so.
Not
So we'll see.
normal.
I removed dairy from my diet, so I'm hoping this that.
Well, I'll tell you this. Anything you smoke will raise your blood pressure. So
Damn.
if your blood pressure is already regulated and not at the tipping point, when you do smoke, it won't push it over the tipping point. I got you, fam. I got you. Looking for a little of that smoke real quick. Speaking of, you want to pack this bowl up for me?
Sure.
I got you. Well, it would have been ironic if you did die or like Duke died taking care of Ziggy. Because then we'd have to come in and be like, so, you know how like when we're sick or something like that, we're like, oh, Vish died, Josh died. Well, like,
right.
no, but it's like the podcast Who Cried Wolf. Like, no, Vish did die. Be like, bullshit. We'll see y'all next week. Like, no, you did. We're being serious now. You really got to be.
No, we can't joke about it anymore.
The empty seat is like, oh my god.
Yeah, no, like it just stays empty like Tiny Tim's crutches. Like we just
I
leave.
like that we imagine this as we would keep going on, though. We'd be like, oh, well, there's an empty seat, but we got to.
This show is why
how
the
I am
show
at that.
must go on.
And then there's an actual empty seat. And it's like, remember that time we joked about?
And now it's Josh all by
Empty
himself
seat.
doing a podcast.
This whole thing
You
is
should
just
have a podcast.
this whole thing is just my fever dream. I'm actually in some coma because I've overdosed 10 years
if
ago.
one of us dies, we'll have a podcast where we'll do a live episode.
At a live wake.
A live
God.
wake episode.
A live wake.
Spin me
Yes.
around in the car.
That's it. That's it. I figured out what I want my live wake to be. I want to be propped up at a podcast desk.
Oh my god!
He's
and just
doing what he loves.
Oh my god! With the blunt in your mouth.
yeah, I have to have sunglasses on. Yeah,
And the
a
bomb.
blunt barely hanging out. Like,
Oh my god.
and then
Yeah.
like just. But you guys are alive, and we're still at my house. You know what I mean? Like,
It's like, what do you? We have a soundboard, but it's like with your voice. What do you think, Josh? Right on, man.
Speak English, Doc. We ain't scientists.
that's a funny one, Josh. That was really good. He said that's funny.
But it's just your corpse. That's a funny one, Josh.
Or like you guys just get to rag on me now. Like, shut up. Yeah, Vish just gives me black eyes.
What, you got nothing to say now, do you? Huh? Always talking,
Fapper.
talking over everybody.
Mr. Fapper.
Looks like you're dying over everybody now, huh?
So,
Stupid.
Vish, you didn't go to Mexico.
I am going to Mexico.
Oh, you're still okay. It's still on.
It's still on.
Duke was way off
All right,
on that
cool,
statement,
cool.
wasn't he?
It's Wednesday. Going to
Looks
Wednesday.
like Vish
I
didn't
thought
go
it
to
was this week,
Mexico
and it got canceled because
he died.
Because he almost died.
The
Yeah.
death.
Yeah,
No,
I never said any of that thing, but yeah.
No. I got the dates mixed up.
course
So
you
when's that? When's your Mexico
That's
trip?
going to be the 28th.
Don't you
Wednesday.
go dying on us.
Wednesday.
Still a little jealous of that.
Wednesday. Yeah.
I do want to go.
I feel like the universe is telling you not to. Like we had like the whole plane crash talk going on. You just almost died this weekend. Like third
It's funny,
time's the charm.
I'm
dude.
literally staying low when I get there. As soon as I arrive, I'm going to be in my room waiting until when it's time to go to the wedding, and then go to the wedding. And as soon as the wedding's over, go back to the room and just wait until it's time to get the fuck out of there and leave.
Yeah.
Just
Literally-
because for some reason, I don't know why, everything lately has just been making me paranoid about everything.
Literally,
I
Vish
don't
is
wanna
going to be
drink
like
anything.
Joanne Kopecky in the Amazon rainforest for 11 days. He's just trying to survive. That's
know.
it. I'm going to Mexico not to have fun, but to survive.
Or have another one of those, like, hey, they're gay moments, resort shit, cartel video thing that you showed the other day.
just don't have a blood pressure episode
Yeah.
in Mexico,
Yeah,
please.
yeah.
Don't do
that's
that
what I'm
there.
into, yeah. So I'm bringing my meds, so,
Good. Good.
Yeah, by the way, that's a good tip,
Like,
Shamrock.
do you have some
no
mota?
hot tubs while
Do you
you're
have the
having...
mota? The mota.
You hear this? This is important. Yeah, mota. I love mota. But
What did
fucking
Shamrock say?
BP, when you're having BP issues, do not go in a hot tub. That makes it worse.
I got BP issues,
Yeah?
A hot tub makes it worse?
Ball penis.
big
Yeah, it
penis
does.
issues. Guys
It'll
just run
raise
all
your
over
heart
my
rate
joke.
even more and fuck your blood pressure up. So be careful of that. Be aware.
Oh, wow, I didn't
Good
know.
tip.
All right, that's good. That's
Yeah,
good.
yeah. We got plenty of stuff to cover, guys.
In
other than
today's
our old
news, a
people
man
problems.
dies in a cold swimming pool in Mexico. He was told not to go to jacuzzi
Yeah.
when the jacuzzi could have saved his life.
I didn't know
Well,
I
unfortunately,
didn't know our co-host was Matthew Perry.
This is Tom Brokaw, back from the dead. I can't pronounce his name, but it rhymes with tissue.
Vishnu.
There it is.
Oh, okay.
There it is, folks. There you have it. That's how the
Racist.
cookie crumbles.
And
On
that's
that.
how the cookie.
And that's how the cookie crumbles.
Next week, we find out if Vish is. We lost a cat this week, and we almost lost a Vish.
Dude, the odds are not in your favor for this Mexico thing. I'm just saying. I don't want to put any bad thoughts in your mind, but Mexico's not looking good for you.
The next episode, and you guys post like a video, like we got some live footage. I'm gay.
Kimmy's
I'm gay. Release me.
Kimmy's
I'm
daughter.
Gay.
Kimmy's daughter's having
He
like
died.
panic attacks over flying on the plane. Like she's just literally flying from Gainesville to South Florida. She's like,
That's a 1 hour flight.
I'm so nervous of the flight. I'm like, you got nothing to be nervous for, okay? It's the easiest flight. I mean, unless the pilot's having a bad day and he takes everybody down,
no.
but you got nothing to worry about. It's totally fine. The guy next to you, his time could be up, and that may mean your time's up, but that rarely happens. You have nothing to worry about. You're going to have such a smooth flight, unless there's like a thunderstorm or something like that, and lightning hits the plane, disintegrates the plane. Listen, if you do die, it's going to be quick. Once you hit the ground, you're not going to feel anything. You might have like 50 seconds of panic while the plane's plummeting to,
Check the itinerary.
Just freaking out.
What's the movie for tonight? It's Final Destination.
Yeah, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. Everything's going to be fine.
Fuck.
That's what I feel what's going on with Vish right now. Everything's telling him it's going to be fine, but like death is all around him. It's fine. Everything is cool. We just talked about it, some crazy plane crash flight. It's fine. Everything's
Man
fine.
kills himself by mistake. Paranoid.
Yeah. Paranoia takes out the entire Mexico plane.
He
It all
hijacked
started with THC.
himself.
Yeah, Vish takes one bull rip
one
before he
hit.
gets on the fucking plane and like opens the emergency exit door. I need air! Just sucks everybody out. You go first.
I'm a luggage.
Yeah.
I don't belong here.
Is it hot in here? It's really hot. I don't have a shower to cool off in. So what if I roll the window down? Oh, I can't roll windows down? Well, how about the emergency exit? It's so windy outside. Feels good. Why is it so windy? Everyone else is getting sucked out, but you're able to hold your head out the window and just like get like, oh, this is so. But
Everyone's died.
just getting sucked out in the plane, but you're just like, oh, this is nice. Now this is relaxation. You'll be fine though. The plane's not going to crash, and if it
Unless
does, yeah.
Perfect ad.
Mexico, you'll be lucky to get there. Mexico, don't worry about the plane ride. It's the cartel you got to worry about.
I'm gay. Release me.
Oh, man.
He died.
Do you feel like going into any stories? We got maybe any news, some entertainment, some weird stuff. It's all over the place. I mean, weird stuff. We have a friend
I wanted
with
to
some
stay
weird...
on the planes.
Weird
but-
sign. No planes.
No, not that. But did you see the guy that freaked out and was yelling at everybody?
No planes.
Is that the old one where he's wearing that hat and he says the...
Yeah, there's 2 videos of him.
Can you resend that so I don't got to scroll through the thing?
Yeah,
want
that's what
some
I'm
hair
doing
from
right
me?
now.
Can I
Scrolling
get some hair from me?
Oh, here it is. So this guy, like, I don't know the fucking story, but there's a couple theories about what he did.
This is going to be
Here's
Vish
one.
on his Mexico flight.
What did he do?
So one of the theories is that he got rejected by a Jamaican girl. Like, he flew to Jamaica thinking he was going to get pussy, and then she dogged him. And on his flight back, he decided to let the black brethren know exactly how he felt about it. So, I don't know. And then there's, like, a black dude right behind him that sees this happen, and he doesn't do anything. But I don't know.
Bringing it up.
Is
Let's
it real?
play
Play it.
I'm looking for that other one, too.
I'll tell you it's real now.
It's also one of those videos. I don't know if you've.
Fake.
Yeah.
He has like.
A lot of questions
People
about
have
this.
made like day 1 of "Sir, you need to stop." Day 2, where like the whole Instagram is dedicated to the same video, but they just
Yeah.
repost it every day.
Well, this is the second video of the same guy with a slightly different outfit. So
No.
I'm trying to look for the other
What
one.
what it means though is like it's one of these viral moments where like people don't want you to forget it, kind of, because like there's a lot of popular videos who have pages dedicated like that. Where, I don't know.
Every day.
Was
the
that a
daily-
red beard?
They repost the same viral video.
Red beard. Oh no,
It looks like he's wearing like a Burger King.
It's beard.
it is a Burger King.
A red beard.
He's wearing the Burger King crown with the COVID mask under his.
I like this
chin.
guy's comment already. Can't say that one out loud.
Water.
Damn it, where's this?
Please you need to stop. There are children. Please stop.
Look at the.
Sir, please you need to stop. There are children. Please stop.
So people are saying they reversed the audio to say that, but really, he was asking for water politely. Like, come on. What do you think about that?
What do you mean? Oh, politely by dropping the N word? What do you mean?
They're saying that they reversed the sound, and he was saying, "Can I have a water or something?" And they reversed it, and that's what it
But the
sounded
lady's
like.
voice is
Yeah,
not
the
reversed.
lady's voice isn't reversed.
Let me see his mouth.
Please you need to stop. There are children. Please stop. Sir, please.
Sir, you need to
No,
stop.
People
There's
be
children.
making shit up.
No, it sounded like it looked like he said it.
I want to like
I don't
caption
see.
this like
I don't see wah with his mouth.
Damn it,
You
where's
know,
the
I
sound
see.
yeah. This is like me at my birthday party at Burger King when I was like
Wow.
9.
Wow. Like look at
You
my
need to
Yeah.
stop.
We got the footage of you.
Yeah.
Look at my lips. Wow.
What?
Oh,
You need to stop. There are children. Please stop. Please you need to stop. There are children. Please stop.
You see?
I like how he thinks about it. He
Where's
looks
the
around,
wah?
and then the devil takes
Wah.
control.
The devil was already in control with it. He had that look like
Ain't no
No, but he
mixing
had
water.
that moment where he was thinking about not being an asshole, and then he's like, "You know what? I'm gonna let it rip."
Maybe he
He's
was
like-
saying. Maybe he was saying. Ba-da-ba-ba. No. That's.
what happened was like, you know what? Maybe I shouldn't be an asshole. But then he realized he had a Burger King crown on and a red bandana on his chin. He's like, oh, I am an asshole.
What's the slogan?
What?
What's the slogan? What's the Burger King slogan?
Have it your way.
Have it your way.
Eat cum.
But no, yeah, what is it? Burger King. Have it your way. Hold the pickles, hold the lettuce. Special orders don't upset us. Have it your way. Have it your way at Burger King. I don't know their new one.
Oh, he knows the whole thing.
Yeah, dude.
That's great.
Don't ask me how.
What's the next one?
Whopper, Whopper, Whopper Junior.
I don't wanna say.
What's the Wendy's one?
Wendy's? Fuck, what is it? I don't know. We need a
Enjoy
quiz
my
about this.
fat daughter's cheeseburger.
Yeah,
yeah.
Holy
her
hell!
burger.
Yeah, that's what Dave said.
That's my wife.
God damn it.
I'm about to pass away, but I'm passing it on to this fat whore here. She's going to make some good hamburgers, all right? By the way, our fries, fresh cut. I'm out. And he dies. Dave Thomas hangs himself. Whew. Robin Williams style.
Yeah. Robin Williams.
But, all right. Well, that's good. Glad
God damn it, I can't find the other one. I'm still looking.
Glad we got that out of the
You guys
way.
want to talk about some conspiracy theories?
Okay, what you got? Conspiracy theory wise.
I don't know if I ever brought it up to the show,
I'll tell you as soon as you bring it up.
but have any of you guys?
You brought it up.
But have any of you guys felt different after you guys got? After you
Did
guys
I just
got,
hear wiener?
After you guys got the jab, the jab.
Oh, no.
Oh no, here we go. No, I actually, yeah, I mean, obviously you feel weird afterwards.
What kind of jab?
But
Steroids?
how long?
Yeah, I got the jab. Fucking some testosterone, some Deca.
I feel like
what are you talking
I feel
about?
like I got a phobia out of nowhere, and I don't know really where it came from.
And it came
my
from the
theory- Dude,
vaccine.
Are you taking your blood pressure medication? Is this what's going on again?
Maybe it could be that.
Maybe you didn't take your blood pressure medication and then got the jab and you're like, bro, I feel fucking
I think
weird.
I have xenophobia
That means you don't like
or
Muslims.
agoraphobia.
That means you don't like
There you
germs. Yeah, it's
Agora.
definitely not xenophobia.
Agoraphobia.
You'd be
No, it
racist
is.
if it was xenophobia.
I had it on my phone. Actually. Yeah, I'll tell you guys later. But yeah.
I'll tell you which one it is. It actually is xenophobia. I have xenophobia. That's why I'm at the hospital.
Is xenophobia?
Oh my God, he
No,
hates.
sorry.
He hates immigrants so much he's sick right now. He's xenophobic. How can we cure him? Deport,
temporary
deport,
fix. It's okay.
deport.
Sedestarophobia is what it's called.
What are you saying now?
Sedestarophobia.
I feel like you just made fun of me somehow. What is that word you said? Sedentaria? Are you spitting in your chips right now? Did you just spit in your Pringles? What is going on right now? I feel like I'm in the Twilight Zone.
You sound like you said like a name of an elf.
Yeah, no. I'm trying to figure out what you said. I want to be in on the conversation.
I'm from Sedentarian. I'm Sedentarian.
He's sedentary. That's why.
Oh, sedentary. You're a sedentarian. I got you.
Phobia. The phobia. Look for it. Look for it up. Pull it up, Jamie.
Xenophobic.
Not xenophobic.
That's it.
The said
Blackophobic.
dead.
Okay,
Something like that.
what's the phobia? What is it? What's the phobia? What is it saying you're afraid of?
Scared of dick.
He's gonna tell you right now, Jamie.
No, but what's the phobia?
Close the Pornhub, Duke.
What are you afraid of? You're saying.
Where's my fucking phone?
What is going on right now? It's like
I don't know.
Are you skirting the question?
No, I'm not. I just want to tell you.
Besides the word,
I have it up in my fucking thing. It's casadastrophobia,
which is afraid of what?
It's the fear of looking up at the sky or falling towards it.
Okay, now we're getting somewhere.
There we go.
You know what's funny? Our only fan here, as he's going on and on about God knows what, says, "Interesting, Vish."
Who?
What's interesting?
Our
We didn't
only
talk
fan.
about anything.
He was
But
getting
he
there.
finally got it. So we
was
learned a new word.
Cart.
And say
Say it
one more
again.
time.
What's the word? Cart.
Casadastrophia.
Why does it feel like I can't understand what you're saying? I don't know what you're saying.
Because I'm chewing.
Yeah, every time you say the word, you just it's actually
It sounds like a Harry Potter spell.
Yeah, am I cursed now?
Casadastroph.
Can you just say it slow? Just come on, man.
Casadastrophobia.
C-A-S-A, casa, D-A-C-A-S-A, casa da S-T-R-A.
Yeah.
Casa da
The
strophobia.
fear,
and
the
then
fear of Spanish people's
STRA.
houses.
Stra, yeah.
Casadastrophobia.
Casadastra.
I have casa da stra vish phobia, the fear of vicious conversations. Where's he going?
Casadastrophobia. Casadastra. Or it could be that.
I like this.
Casadastrophobia.
What's the word? Name that word. Vish?
Chat? Pronounce it.
Spell it.
Even though we can't hear you.
You know, but you just hear them say "Kadastra," like they just correct you.
Yeah. But it's that shit that I've been telling you guys, where I feel like I'm like falling to the fucking sky feeling shit.
Are you sure you're not drunk? Remember, like they, like that's the old drunk thing. Like you get so drunk where you hold the grass so you prevent yourself from falling in, like falling off the face of the earth. You ever heard that, like that drunk joke?
No.
Yeah.
Well, now you have. Does that maybe sound like what's going on?
I just did.
Oh my God, I'm drunk all the time.
Well,
That explains the
I can't
bottle on my
fucking
left
find
hand.
this shit.
But yeah.
What are you trying to find?
I don't know that one video of the guy, but anyways, Frankie Valli.
Water.
I got no segues. I'm just fucking looking through links here,
Watching porn.
looking at that porn.
Well, we had a few. I mean, I don't mind doing the Frankie Valli thing. I think the Frankie Valli thing's funny. If we wanted to be pro, we could segue out of Vish's allergic reaction into the Disney Plus
there's no
death
pro.
allergy. You know, remember that person who signed the Disney Plus contract but can't sue Disney?
yeah.
But, you know.
Yeah, elaborate more on that, actually.
Su casa, mi casa.
Do we want to?
How is Disney getting away with that? Like, what are they doing by saying that
They're
because
not
you
gonna-
signed
I
up
don't
to
think
our
they're gonna do that.
streaming service? That's why you can't sue us?
It's kind of like that iTunes agreement that nobody reads. Like they have all sorts of clauses to cover their ass, and they're trying to pull this shit. I think I found it. Oh, they took it down. Okay, anyways.
I mean, we
Vish,
can just do
name
this
this tune.
real quick, and then we can do the Frankie Valli thing, because the
Hey, yo-
Frankie Valli thing's funny.
Hey, yo, Disney is the Joker.
But they dropped it. So they were not going to, they wanted the case to be thrown out, but Disney actually ended up allowing the case to proceed, which is, kind of cool, whatever.
Okay.
But the whole thing is this couple went to, it's a place it's not in Disney World. It's like this subsidiary of Disney. I'm trying to find it. It's like Disney shops or something like that.
Disney Springs.
Oh, Disney
Springs.
Yeah,
Yes, exactly. Disney Springs.
We've been.
Went to some
It's like
restaurant.
the City Walk of Orlando.
Right. Yeah, it's like the adult kind of thing of.
Open plaza before you get to the park.
So this couple eats at this restaurant, and the restaurant, they're like, "Oh, by the way, I got a nut allergy," and the waiter's like, "No, you'll be fine. Don't worry about it. No nuts in this place." And it's the wife. And the wife eats food, and about an hour or so later gets anaphylactic shock and dies. And Mickey was like, "Oh, you want to eat in my restaurant and die? Haha. Oh, okay. Haha.
So they found nuts in her mouth.
Yeah. Oh, you want to choke on my nuts, do you? Haha. Not so funny now, boy. Haha." So later, the husband wants to sue Disney, and Disney, they're like, "Hold up. Do you remember that free trial of Disney Plus you did in 2019? Well, that actually said you can't sue us for what happened in 2022. That's what they were going with, because the husband, not the wife, but the husband signed up for Disney Plus. He waived his rights to sue Disney.
Yeah, that's fucking crazy. So everybody that subscribes,
What?
So everybody that subscribes can't sue Disney. Is that what they're saying? They're trying to say?
Like they put that in that contract in a streaming service.
That's what they're trying to say in the
Covering their
legal
ass.
jargon. In the streaming service,
That shit's not gonna hold up though.
well, we don't even got to worry about that because, like the article we just said, they dropped it. They're allowing the case to go through.
yeah,
They're like, "Yo, we're like,
they had to try some shit.
They did, and they use a really fucking
Insulting
corny line.
stuff
At
there,
Disney, we strive to put humanity above all other considerations.
yeah.
Except at first when we were like, "No, you signed the Disney Plus streaming rights."
And they're like, "Oh, that didn't work. Oh, never mind then. Yeah, let's just do the thing."
They said, they go on to say, "With such unique circumstances as the ones in this case, we believe this situation warrants a sensitive approach to expedite a resolution for the family who have experienced such a painful loss." Again, because he signed a Disney Plus trial, signed into a 1-month trial subscription to Disney Plus in 2019. This happened in 2022.
And I got some info.
Go ahead, drop it.
That is correct.
And it's
Let me get that grinder.
and it's the husband that's not suing Disney. The
Right.
husband is the executor of the estate. The estate, which is represented by the husband, is suing Disney for wrongful death.
Well, yeah, it's this.
The
It's
estate.
still
And
the
what's
estate
crazy-
of the family. Doesn't
what's crazy
That's
is that
kind of
the estate
neither here nor there.
never signed up for Disney Plus.
Yeah.
Right? It's crazy. What the husband did and didn't agree to has no bearing on the case. That's fucking crazy.
And this is from where?
Google.
Google.
No, but from where? Where is Google aggregating it from? Because either way, Disney was like, "Fuck it, we're not going to
pursue it.
No, we're not going to stop you from pursuing it. We're going to allow you to pursue it."
I mean, come on, they got so much fucking money. They killed a guy. I wonder what happens to the waiter though.
It's
That's
not
gonna
his
be
fault. That's not the waiter's fault. You don't know what if there was cross contamination from something else that was on the grill, they probably got something that had no nuts in it, and just like on
Or the cook
everything
or
you buy,
something, like,
it says this facility also this. It says, what does it say? It says, in this facility, we also process things that contain tree nuts and other things on this same machine, something along those lines. Like anything has to have that warning. So if you eat some chocolate chip cookies from Publix, it says underneath the ingredients, it says dairy, soy, whatever, but then it says these cookies were processed in a facility that also uses tree nuts. So like that's their way to get out of it. Yeah.
Right.
Coconuts,
By the way,
cashews.
if you guys ever want to kill Josh,
there you
give
go.
him some tree nuts.
That's my allergy. Hard.
So those are
Anaphylactic shock.
pecans,
What
walnuts,
if they
right?
left out the part that she was a bitch, and she was like, "This meat is fucking so raw. I wanted it well done." And they had like that moment in that movie, The
Is
Waiting.
this the bitch that said she was allergic to tree nuts? I got her.
Remember that Ryan Reynolds movie?
And the chef just sprinkles almonds
Waiting,
back
yeah,
on it
yeah.
after he
Waiting.
cooks it.
Yeah, Waiting. They put some fucking pubic hair and shit.
No, but this time he puts almonds on it. He's like, yeah, no problem. I got you.
She said, "No nuts, right? All right, we got some
He
nuts for
does
you."
Salt Bay, but with
Extra
almonds.
nuts, you fucking asshole.
He's the last guy that puts it, so that like no one else sees it. You know, so everyone's
No,
like,
he
"Yeah,
made
yeah."
sure everyone saw
He's
it
like-
because that's disrespect to the chef. When you send something back, you're saying, hey, he didn't
Right.
cook this thing right. He's like, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, I didn't cook this thing right.
What was it that she was allergic to? You said nuts,
Just drops
big
his.
juicy nuts. The
Well,
big ass
she's dead
chewy gum. Yeah,
from nuts.
it's pretty nuts.
That's fucking nuts.
That is fucking nuts.
Hey.
Literally.
So.
People in their shit, man.
Wop wop wop. Yeah, so I'm subscribed to Disney.
Well, you can't sue him. Good luck there,
Yeah, we're
partner.
fucked now.
I mean,
we're all
Hulu.
subscribed.
That's why you should read the fine print and get on it.
You ever see
Yeah,
that?
fucking
you ever
iTunes tried to warn us. We didn't listen.
You ever seen that fine print and you're
That's why you
like,
pirate.
you see the fine print and you're like, damn, you fine.
You fine as fuck, Print.
Damn. That print's fine.
Stop the press. Who's that?
Ooh, hot off the press with some fine print. Damn.
Oh,
Damn.
somebody had a question about Owl's Nest. Is that still a thing?
Why you gotta be so coy when you say somebody
Ah.
has a question about Owl's Nest?
Who's somebody?
No, it's funny that
It's funny now.
somebody remembered that.
Something from 2017,
Right.
2019.
Yeah, it was like a wannabe waiting, but not as funny. Sorry.
It was
what?
actually more like wannabe Office, but set in a restaurant.
Yeah, but nothing's gonna top waiting. Come on.
Wasn't supposed to top waiting. It was supposed to be like The Office. It was taking advantage of that mockumentary style. This is what happens in this type of setting, with obviously waiting inspiration because it's a restaurant.
Yeah.
You really can't do anything else after waiting. That's it. Now we're all waiting for the next one. You know. You know what I'm saying?
Next one's coming.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Let me get that lighter there, buddy. Well,
So,
y'all pick for the next topic.
yeah, I wanted to.
If you wanna do Frankie
the
Valli.
Frankie Valli, if we could, real quick. Do you know any Frankie Valli songs, Vish? Do you know who that is?
Yeah, he's the one that sings, "Oh Donna."
Close.
Oh Donna.
I'm gonna play some karaoke
That's right. That's
for
Richie
you. See if you know
Valens.
this.
Richie Valens.
Frankie Valli, Richie Allen.
Big girls.
Do you know this song?
They don't cry.
Yeah, that shit's so.
They don't cry. Big girls.
There we go. That's Big Girls Don't Cry.
Is it really?
Yep. Oh no, this is.
He's just playing. Say your prayers. It's
Yeah.
what the fuck?
That's Walk Like a Man.
They don't cry. They don't cry.
So this guy's
Big
90.
girl.
He's 90 years old and
90.
still touring.
God damn.
Is this like a Las Vegas residency or is this an actual tour? he's
No,
on?
he actually tours around the country. They wheel his ass out at the last second.
That's
and,
crazy.
It's crazy, man. He's been working his ass off for
Aren't there-
years,
aren't there-
and now people are starting to say, like, "Is he okay? Look at him. He looks very stiff." He's not, and it's all backing tracks,
He's
and
90.
they just get the old guy up there. Check it out.
Yeah.
It's a
He's
fucking live wake.
literally. It is. It is.
It
You're,
pretty
you're
much
spot
is.
on. He's lip singing. He's not even really singing. Come on, you know this, right?
Look at the blank stare. He looks like Biden, but worse.
Biden.
More
Yeah.
advanced.
Frankie Biden.
Biden.
Joseph R. Valli. Look how, do you see how slow he brought the microphone up?
Like an animatronic.
Yeah, exactly. I feel like I'm at Disney World, like the Hall of the Presidents. You ever been there?
Poor guy.
The Wall of the Presidents, what's it called?
This is why you need to retire before you.
Welcome to Planet
point.
Hollywood.
Is he singing that, or is
He's
that
lip singing. He's not singing. Ready? Here you go.
Everything is way lower
What
the
the
key.
Bro, the way that
It sounds way too like
the energy does not match how it.
this is like the Biden effect. This is trippy as fuck.
It is. It doesn't match. It doesn't match him at all. Like whatever he's doing, it's not him.
I'm trying to see if the guy behind him is the one that's actually singing.
Yo, the song is "Walk Like a Man." The guy can't even walk like a man.
Walk like a corpse.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Here, check it out.
It's an old man. Walk
Here's a
like
better
an old
one.
Man.
Walk like a trans.
The singer next to him's crushing it.
He could be doing that what is that? That
Wow.
trick that they use with the puppet.
This is Weekend at Valley's right here, okay? The guy is not
Oh, poor guy.
okay. Just send him on stage, put the mic in his hand, and he'll just
He'll figure it out.
He's just scared right now. He doesn't know where he's at. He's a little nervous. He's probably soiled himself.
The second video, he's it's more zoomed in, so you can see what's going on in his fucking brain, basically.
Can you send that?
He looks like
Can
a
you send the
wax-
second one?
A wax
Yeah, I
figure
did.
connected to
Okay.
an animatronic.
Yeah,
This is
It's
like Duke
Like
said.
a
This one's
remote
even
controlled
worse.
wax figure.
yeah.
What the fuck?
This is what happens when you don't.
You see what I
stop
mean?
touring.
It is.
Just give it up.
What's the place called? Madame Tomei? Like who's the wax figure lady? You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, I don't know.
I think it's Madame Tomei. She's the one who does it's the wax house that does all the crazy realistic wax figures.
Oh, okay. Where is that, by the way? LA or something?
I think there's a few of them, to be honest with
Okay.
you, but I think the main one is in L.A. or New York.
Okay,
or
look
something
at
like
the
that.
his dead eyes for this one.
Bro, wait,
Oh,
that's
this is
that
a
guy?
compilation, but
Bro.
that first one again. His mouth's not even matching. He looks like he's.
I didn't know
not
that was
there.
the guy that sang that song.
His energy's not matching.
He's got some great songs.
The guy who's singing the song is clearly alive. The man on stage is clearly passed away years ago.
The song
What's
from
not-
Greece.
What the fuck? People are actually seeing that?
You know what would be great or would
That's
be better
so
for him
trippy.
is if his backup singers all mimicked his energy, but they're all like, "Ooh, ooh," and he's
They
just
got to
like,
do some because he's giving them nothing.
but they're making him look worse though.
yeah, What do you
Juxtaposed
want
to
them
their
be, like,
energy,
Thriller video.
you gotta go less than Frankie. I know you want to be a star, kid, but listen, this is the energy Frankie's got. Okay, you got
Bring
to.
it down, all right?
Yeah, bring it
Yeah.
down, okay? This is our boy, okay? You can't go higher than Frankie. You go higher than Frankie.
It's one of the Jersey
You
boys.
go higher than me. We got a problem, okay? You can't do that. Leave Frankie alone.
Great song.
You know, it's funny though. You see how the four guys like they parted ways to introduce Frankie. Well, if you were the audience though, they had put Frankie in that position like 30 minutes before the show, so everyone kind of knew Frankie was already there, and the guys just came, "Oh, hello, oh, it's Frankie." You know, we saw him. We saw you put him there.
Funny how like all the other guys are like young as fuck.
Yeah.
And then here comes this old ass man creeping out like from the background. Like, what the fuck?
Frankie.
They couldn't at least get like other guys the same age, so it looks like it's his old band crew or something like that. You know? No, it's like this like pedophile young men.
You're like, oh my god,
His
like,
fucking Twinkies like coming out like, hey.
you got promoted to be one of the background singers for Frankie. You're like, oh my god, this is so cool, and like this is your first day. You get to go meet Frankie. You're like, oh my god, there you see him walk in the hall. You go up to him. You go to shake his hand. You got your marker out. You for him to sign your perfect condition Frankie Valli in the Four Seasons fucking CD box set, like, oh my god, here we go, and you give him the marker, and he just looks at you with his dead, stupid stare, and just shits himself and pisses on you, and just walks away. That's it. Like, whoa, Frankie just pissed on me, dude. Yes. Yeah, that's awesome.
Let's see the last of this.
Frankie.
Fuck, bro. So that's pre-recorded? Definitely, right?
Duke, everything about this video is pre-recorded. Like, Frankie's been dead for like 5 years. This is one of the most hologram things. Yeah. Poor Frankie. He looks a little more vibrant in that one, doesn't he?
Say fuck Frankie.
Looks like he's pooping there, though, right? Doesn't it? Kind of shitting himself, right?
Say fuck Frankie.
Do not come. Do not come.
Say fuck Frankie.
Boring. Holding my pancreas.
It's just
What's funny
funny.
is that the voice, even if he was like moving around, the voice doesn't match
Doesn't match.
his age.
No,
you know,
I know.
like-
And it just seems like every person in the band is louder than him, too. Like, the drum. Just all like drown out Frankie. Just. What's going on here?
Frankie.
Like, he's probably on a completely different song than the band is, but because they're so like louder than him, it's fine. They just let Frankie do his thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, he's good.
like one of those videos where like, what do you call those videos? Like, it's not like
Snuff films.
they did with the Creed one, you know.
Oh yeah,
Shreds.
yeah. That would be a good idea. Like this, like that. Like,
Yeah, that's the one.
Hey, hey, buddy, I'm just Frankie Valli here. And I got the top.
Wop.
And the
Wop.
and the
Wop.
first season.
Ooh-wee, Sherry baby, Sherry baby.
I got shit.
I got poop. If I got poop, I got poop real quick. Bob, I take a poop. Up, poop come out. Poop came out already. That's cool. I'm gonna walk the poop off. Walk the poop off. Pooped again. Pooped again. No more poop came out. No more poop came out. No more poop came out.
That shit's hard to hit, man. Here we go. Sherry. Ooh.
baby.
This is Frankie.
Yeah. That's too fucking high.
Nothing like the wax figure that we're watching right now. That's for sure. Very cool.
How about this? This is one of his greatest. You know this?
It sounds like, oh, what a night.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, what a night. Late December back in 63.
This is really his song?
Yeah, that's like one of
Oh,
the
no
70s
shit.
songs.
I had no idea. Oh, what a night. I had no idea. Okay. All right. I'm liking Frankie a
the
little better
hits,
now.
man.
Who covered this song that I would know it more familiar, though? Oh, what a night. Like, it was a really more like 80s. Because I know it wasn't Frankie Valli. Somebody else covered this song that I'm familiar with.
No, that's him. He did it in the 80s. That was like his 80s hit.
Got a sexy feeling about you all.
Hang on. Oh, is that because maybe
What
it's...
a night. Yeah, that's a good one.
No, I'm telling you, there's got to be a cover song. This is fucking
Yeah,
blowing
maybe
my
somebody
mind.
did cover it, but that was his song originally. Let's see, December 63 is what it's called.
Was it him singing it, or was the keyboard player singing it?
That was him. Frankie Valli and the Four Seasons. And then there was another cover.
It says something about Bob. According to the co-writer, longtime group member Bob Greedo, the song's lyrics were originally set in 1933. And band revolted against him.
How
Damn,
fucking
dude.
old is he?
I gotta.
Yeah, he's 90.
I'm gonna pay two now. I had no idea what a night was. I just blew my mind.
Here you go. You know this song, Vish? We're going to play it one more time. See if you know it. He knows it.
Oh, what a night. There you go.
Yep.
Billy Joel.
Frankie
Billy
Valli.
Idol. From
Hell
John
yeah.
Legend.
All right. Yeah, man. At what point do you retire and decide, all right, maybe I don't have the fucking energy I used to? Steven Tyler did it. Fucking Bon Jovi apparently did it now. So this guy at 90 years old, he's still going.
You mean to like tour or everything?
He's touring, yeah. And when are the Rolling Stones going to stop? When is Paul McCartney going to stop? I saw, by the way, I saw Paul McCartney last night. He showed up at somebody's gig. At Chad Smith, the drummer of Red Hot Chili Peppers, was doing like a cover band gig in L.A., and McCartney came on stage and said, "Do my song." And then they played, what the fuck song was it? I Saw Her Standing There.
Wow.
But like a weird version of it, because I don't think the band really knew it. But it's cool, man. At 80, what is he, 81 now?
Yeah.
Going up on stage, and he's still got energy. Paul McCartney's still doing his thing.
First time seeing Paul?
What?
That was your
first time? I never saw him.
That was. Oh wait. I think
No, I saw a clip. I saw
you
a
saw a
clip on him.
clip. Oh.
Have you seen him?
Yeah, I saw him live. Yeah.
Fuck, that's
Yeah,
cool.
in Orlando.
Very cool.
Yeah. That was a pretty cool experience too.
So like a stadium tour?
Hanging out with the old ladies. Yeah. Yeah. It's funny. I arrived and spent the whole time like looking for parking as always, and then you finally find parking, and then it's like fucking expensive as fuck.
Oh yeah.
You have to cash app these fucking bitches, and then you finally park, and then you end up like befriending like all these people that you parked next to, and it's like they're cool as fuck. And then you end up finding like the seats are like just as close to, like, oh shit, bro, these fucking cool ass 80-year-olds. I'm just chilling with them.
Yeah.
And then I go and then also I didn't know if you paid for like VIP tickets, you he'll perform for you again. He'll perform like an earlier set,
Really?
full on set. You know,
Holy
and
shit.
also we'll play songs that he doesn't play in the actual real set. So we were hearing like all these Beatles songs like outside, like they were never gonna hear. Like, holy shit, what the fuck? What the fuck is this? And then they were explaining it to me.
Suck my dick.
So then the whole show was great because he also had like these two big like movie projector screens, you know. So there's even a song where he's even playing with like with Johnny Depp and also Natalie Portman. And it's funny because like during the time that was during the whole Amber Heard trial shit.
Mm-hmm.
So everyone was,
that's like his comeback.
And no, but you didn't know. So when you saw Johnny Depp, everyone was already like, what the fuck, you know? And I'm like, oh shit, that's tight. And everyone was already
You're
hating
lucky,
him,
man.
but
You got to see Sir
pretty
Paul.
cool. Yeah, and he also did that performance where he's performing. He's performing to.
I call it Paul Foreman.
To John Lennon's performance.
Oh yeah,
live.
what
That
song
was
did they do?
fucking great. I had a feeling.
Oh yeah, I got a feeling,
Feeling.
and they have John up there, and it's kind of like a duet. It's pretty sad.
Yeah,
and
it was pretty dope.
touching.
It's very, very dope. Yeah.
I put it in the chat. You don't need to play it if you don't want to, but if Vish wants to check it out, last night Paul McCartney showed up at Chad Smith, the drummer of Red Hot Chili Peppers gig, and started playing Beatles songs with him. So that was cool.
Yeah, why not?
81-year-old man. He's getting up to Frankie Valli's age.
Can't wait for that fucking biopic. By the way, the guy that plays Paul McCartney is the main guy in Gladiator, in the new Gladiator.
Oh, cool.
With Denzel Washington. Yeah, that's Paul McCartney.
Are you excited about that? Gladiator?
No.
The best things.
Nah.
The one I actually want to check out that I've been hearing a lot of buzz about is the Alien movie.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah,
Got
Alien
nothing,
Romulus.
never seen him.
Yeah, because ever since I saw that fucking Thor and whatever the fuck that shit ruined movies for me. Like I'm not watching nothing. This is
I went to the
horrible.
I
theater.
finally saw Deadpool and Wolverine.
This is
Did you guys see that?
fucking horrible. Yeah, I finally saw it. That's what brought me back to cinema again. Because God,
You guys are
damn.
moving so fast. I went to the theater to watch one Alien movie one time. That's the only one I've ever seen. And it was
Do you
the
know
one.
which one?
It was the one where it ends where the lady and the alien are running out of the thing holding hands.
Okay.
Do you remember that? Maybe like 2013.
Was it Covenant?
I feel like
Alien
it started with an
Covenant.
R. Maybe it was Covenant. But like
Romulus?
it's almost like at the end the lady and the alien teamed up together and they escaped together.
Okay.
It was the corniest shit I've ever seen. I was like,
Resurrection?
Resurrection. I was like, I'm out.
Yeah,
This is
that,
gay.
I mean,
I didn't see
fucking
the
over
first
this
Alien.
franchise.
I didn't see the second Alien. I didn't see Romulo. I didn't see any of those. That's the only one I saw. I was like, nope, ruined it for me. I'm out. I'm done. It's supposed to be this big, badass, angry thing, and they're holding hands, running out, like, yay, we're friends.
I hear that Alien Romulo is like this illegal alien guy that just like shows up
makes
and he's
drum
like,
beats.
"¿Qué pasa?" And then he takes off. He can play the shit out of the drums and then he leaves.
He's a drummer for a space station.
Do you guys know what alien movie I'm talking about, though? You seen it?
Yeah, I think
You don't remember the ending, huh?
Is this the Sigourney Weaver one?
No. It's not Alien 1 or not Alien 2. It's nothing to do with Sigourney
Not
Weaver.
with the Alien franchise.
Yes, it is with the Alien franchise, but nothing from the 90s or whatever, Alien 1 or Alien 2. It's like, I don't know the history or the order, but it's Alien Resurrection. They go to some base on the moon or somewhere. It's like outer space, I think.
So what had happened in this movie, if you're talking
Horrible.
about Resurrection, is that they resurrect Sigourney Weaver.
She's in the movie. So
They like reincarnate her
He
somehow.
even does like a basketball like back trick where she shoots from the back.
No Sigourney Weaver.
So maybe
is
he's talking
in this
about.
movie.
He's probably talking about Prometheus.
Nope.
Prometheus is the good one, but anyway.
Right.
Alien.
Anyway,
passed out during
we
that
don't know
shit.
shit about Alien,
Prometheus
but I hear the new one's good.
whack.
It definitely wasn't Resurrection because that was
Covenant?
97.
He saw Covenant.
That's what I'm thinking. Covenant was like 10 years ago, right?
No, there's another one with a chick also.
There's one with the
Good
chick
night,
indeed.
Shamrock. Thanks for tuning in.
What's the one with the
Going to
chick?
bed.
It's not Covenant.
Requiem.
Requiem.
Alien vs. Predator.
Okay.
Requiem.
That's
Alien versus Predator.
I didn't like that shit, man.
I don't
That
like any of those aliens.
shit sucked ass. And that's why they were teaming up, because the lady and the alien teamed up to kill Predator. They were like, oh my God, we're so happy together. And they ran out of the burning, exploding building.
If you're really craving some good Predator,
Not anymore. I'm not.
is that new one called Prey. That shit is so
Yes.
Rhymes with
fucking
gay. I'm not seeing it.
so good.
Yo,
I'm
Josh,
telling you.
seriously, see Prometheus. That's the best Alien other than the old ones.
Is this what they
You'll
mean
like
by
it.
xeno?
It's sci-fi. It's very sci-fi.
What's the new one called again?
Am I xenophobic?
Romulus.
Romulus. So I guess we haven't seen that one. So
Nothing.
check out that one.
Nothing.
What?
Am I xenophobic?
Yes.
Because I don't like it. Because the xenomorph.
Do you have another mouth coming out of your
Why?
mouth?
You want to put something in it?
Could you imagine getting
No.
your dick sucked by a xenomorph?
Hell
That's
yeah,
fucking
dude.
Double the action, bro.
Instead of the face hugger, it'll be the
That's like
dick hugger.
what do you call that shit? A Fez dispenser.
How about this? Imagine being the broad that has
Getting
to
a
blow a
blowjob.
xenomorph. Imagine that
Fuck
one.
yeah.
Right? Yeah.
Does it morph?
She's like, it's okay. I blow these type of people every night.
It's not the worst thing I've ever blown.
Technically, we are a
it has
xenomorph.
acid, so
Men
you
are
fucked.
xenomorphs because we have our big head and their little head comes out. You know what I'm talking about? So they blow xenomorphs every night. They're used to that shit. Oh, that's just Bill. I see him every Friday. So, well,
Okay.
I'm gonna
favorite
fuck off now.
favorite alien film then.
We can't be speaking on this because we don't know shit about shit.
Favorite alien film.
Okay, you go first, Fish,
The first one.
because you know.
First.
First one. The first one?
First.
Let's take
Ridley
a.
Scott's 1979
That
one.
shit blows fucking every other film out of the water.
You think it beats the James Cameron Aliens?
Oh yeah, big time, big time.
Wow. Okay.
Less
I like
is-
both of them.
Less is more approach.
I've never
Okay.
seen any of them.
I like the approach of it being more of a horror film than it being more.
1 and 2 are very good. I suggest you see them.
What
if you
did it
can,
turn
but
from?
Prometheus
In terms of,
is very cool too.
Was it horror and it turned into something like action or something?
More,
What do you mean?
more action.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, James Cameron like actioned that shit up and blew things up and made it
Yeah.
like I don't know.
I feel like if I were to
He
like an
Terminator
alien
2 did.
movie, it would
He
be
Terminator
more of
2
like
did.
a serious,
Right.
kind of dark, kind of creepy
Have you seen
alien
Terminator?
movie.
Please tell me you've seen Terminator.
So you'd
course.
like the first one then?
I'd probably like the first one. Yeah, probably.
I'm about to like murder your dad.
Of course, I've seen
Or
Terminator.
punish your dad.
Terminator was. I've definitely seen Terminator 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So it's like that. It's the Terminator 1 and 2 effect. Like how how Terminator 1 has that grit. There's even sex
Yeah,
in the movie.
Terminator is the bad guy in
And
Terminator
then 2
1.
has
Yeah.
jokes and is it's very like
Because that's what Cameron
Marvel-y.
does. He comes in and makes a number 2 that's awesome after somebody else does the first one.
One of the few
He's the
sequels that
sequel guy.
probably are more relevant than the first one.
Right.
Is that how Alien 2 is, though? Would you consider that to be the case? Really?
I think it's better because the first one to me is a little slow and
That's what I
the
love
pace is it's just very drawn out. It's great. But like once I saw Aliens, I'm like, oh, it gets to the point a little more. Like they're both great though. They're both great.
I feel like
I
I'm
don't-
missing out. Missing out?
so good. So good.
And
The,
I'm at the point with the franchise where like they've had so many shitty ones that I don't even give a fuck anymore. I don't even want to see the new one. But that's just me.
You know, I just saw Deadpool, and I'm
Yeah,
like,
that was
okay,
good.
damn, I was actually like, honestly, very like impressed. I was like, damn, this, what do you call it? What do you call that shit? My expectations, whatever the fuck. You call
Yeah.
that shit. And I was like, damn, that was pretty good. And then, so I want to see more movies again because I barely don't watch shit anymore. And then I saw, there was a movie that I'm like, damn, I've never seen this movie. So I bought it, which was Mad Max. I don't know if you guys are Mad Max fans.
The original, right? Is it the original?
Yeah, yeah,
Mel
with
Gibson one?
Mel Gibson, yeah. Because I'm going through
Okay.
I'm going through my digital library. I'm like, oh damn, I'm kind of craving some more Fury Road, but I've never seen the old school one.
Oh,
So then
okay.
I got that one.
So
And
you
I'm
went
like-
in the reverse order.
And then I'm
What'd you
like,
think?
damn, I want more. I kind of want more of the Fury Road. And then that new movie coming. That already came out. Already.
Furiosa.
Furiosa. But I've been hearing like, oh, I fell at the box office and all that shit. And then in the Voodoo, what do you call it?
Yeah.
A digital store, whatever, movie store. They literally were selling it for like dirt cheap. I mean, like embarrassing cheap. I'm like,
That's how bad.
and
it
I don't know.
failed.
There was something inside me that was like, buy it,
Probably a
fuck,
xenomorph.
buy it. Like just buy it. Show your
your chest.
show your little support. and I'm like, I'm kind of like checking the reviews, and it's like, I don't know, man. It's $10. Just buy it.
Just
And I bought
do it. Nike.
And I'm not doing shit. I'm high as fuck. Just watch a movie, and I feel like watching movies. I'm like, and I kind of watch. I want to watch like a post-apocalyptic, something like that, like with grit.
And this is when his heart rate shot up to 220.
Yeah.
That's when I
what
message you
happened.
guys. I'm in the ER.
Just trying to relax, smoke a little bit, watch some Alien.
And not to get to turn this into a fucking movie review. I'll just end it by saying,
Vicious movie review.
movie of the year,
Damn.
Movie of the year. Damn.
masterpiece,
Which one? Which one is it?
Furiosa.
Really?
Holy fuck!
That's why you don't listen to reviews, man.
And
Make
also
your
my
own
hot,
decision.
hot take: better than Fury Road. Ooh,
Ooh. It's a very hot take.
very.
I'm going to
hot
have
take.
to take your word on that.
That shit was dope as fuck. God damn.
I even tried
Yeah.
to play the Mad Max game, didn't like it.
I didn't like it either. Yeah, I agree.
Supposed to be pretty good, though.
Actually, that was one of those like, I don't know, because at the time Metal Gear 5 came out, I'm like, delete.
Yeah.
And then you kind of get this thing where you see like maybe other videos and you're like, yeah, that actually looks
This
pretty
game's
cool.
underrated.
You know, yeah, the most underrated movie. I didn't give it a fair shot because Metal Gear 5 came out. I played again. I don't know. You get a little further.
Yeah.
I don't know, bro.
Yeah.
Delete. And then I watched Fury Road. Damn, bro, I want to play a game just like that. Oh, that's right. I have the Mad Max. I'm a fucking asshole. Let me play the game. I don't know, bro. You get a little further. Every time I get a little further, I'm like, this game is fucking whack. You know? And then, it's funny because I'm going through that right now. With Furiosa, I'm like, I'm not fucking playing this shit. I got the PS5 and this just stutters like crazy. I'm not
Wait,
gonna
so
fucking
Mad Max is for what? What
PS4.
console?
PS4.
Yeah, that's how you could get that shit, Duke.
PS4?
Yeah. Yep, you could get it. It's like it's an
And
older
not good.
game, but it was like ahead of its time because Warner Brothers kind of made it. Well, not kind of. They did make it.
Yeah.
So there was a lot of money put into it to make it look good. So it has some longevity to
It
it.
does have that aesthetic and production value.
Same people who made like the Batman games.
Yeah. It has the same combat too.
Oh, true. Yeah,
remember.
exactly. Kind of like that melee.
I remember as
mash.
I'm running, I'm like, what the fuck? This is that shit. Holy shit.
I just couldn't get into it. I couldn't get
For some
into
reason, I
the.
couldn't get into either.
But you know, that's what happens.
But I could get to the movies. So yeah.
Maybe that,
So if you're into
That's
that
cool.
shit,
I kind of want to
did
see.
you see Fury
Longlegs.
Road with Tom Hardy? Dude,
No.
it doesn't matter who we are.
See, honestly, I saw the first one first, and I was like, that's cool for what it is. It's an 80s movie
Mel
and
Gibson.
made in
Okay.
Australia, low budget, whatever. And
I didn't see that one.
I never saw any of the other ones. I don't give a shit about racing. I
Oh,
don't.
so you didn't see? Yeah, but it's not even about it. It's not even race actually.
Post-apocalyptic wasteland.
They're not even racing. Goddamn! You see, you got the whole movie wrong.
I know.
Yeah, it's one of those
You
movies
didn't
where
see Tommy Boy.
it's one of
so
those.
shut up.
It's one of those movies.
It's just fucking Waterworld on land, okay? That's all it
I like
fucking is.
Waterworld.
Yeah, but I don't.
What?
Yeah, because it has water in it, man. I don't want to see Sand
Yeah.
World.
Oh,
There's
no,
all
I
this
like
movie
Waterworld.
is
if
Sand
you,
I
World.
like
if you
water.
liked if you liked Waterworld, I mean, you would love
Sand World
Furiosa.
starring Mel Gibson. Fantastic.
Actually,
Great.
No, but
you would
I
like
have
Fury
to see
Road.
the Tom Hardy one first
No.
before I see Furiosa. What's the
Why?
other one?
No, I would even say.
But isn't it in order?
Hot take.
Chronological is
No, it's
not
not in
important.
order. It's a prequel to that. It literally ends when the movie ends. Furiosa.
it
It
starts the
ends
other
right where
So I'll see
pick-
Furiosa and then
Fury
I'll
Road
see
picks
the
up.
other one.
So you can actually watch it like that, like a marathon. Like watch Furiosa.
Fury.
You
or
get
whatever.
the because here's what it actually is.
Don't
You
watch
seen
the
Kill Bill?
oldest ones
Did you
last.
see Kill
though.
Bill?
Don't go backwards and watch
No, I
the new
started
ones.
with the original,
and then
I
you
was like,
watch
okay,
the
I'm good.
oldest ones, and they don't hold up because you just watch all this new fucking crazy technology, and then you go back to watch the Mel
It kinda
Gibson one.
ruins
No,
it.
Yeah, like,
it won't in this one because I literally just did a marathon right now too.
Yeah, but you like
So-
Mad Max. You're talking to people who don't like it.
You haven't even seen it, so don't even like it.
No, I know. Trust me. I saw it. What I saw.
You haven't even
didn't
seen it. What the fuck?
No, I did. I saw. I didn't
2
watch the whole
seconds and I'm
thing.
like, fuck
Of
this.
what?
But what I saw,
Fury Road?
I didn't like.
Fury Road?
Yeah, I saw it, a little bit of it, like 5 minutes. Didn't like it.
And Tom Hardy?
Yeah, no.
5 minutes?
Yeah.
That's not even the movie. That's the title screen.
One, didn't seem that mad, and I never saw a guy named Max. So I was out. I was
for
out.
real.
It's Tom Hardy.
Yeah, if I want to see Tom Hardy, I'll just watch Bane. It doesn't matter
You didn't
who
see
we
Mad
are.
Max
What
and the movie
matters is our
begins?
plan.
He's like, I didn't even see Mad Max. I'm like, well, the movie begins with Mad Max.
He was more like mediocre
Happy.
Max. You know, he's like, oh, look at me, I'm
Exactly.
so upset.
He was HBO Max.
Yeah, it was like he was Maxwell, mediocre Maxwell. Yeah. It's the new spin-off
Bang
series.
bang Maxwell. The
Uh,
no, fucking great. Okay. Have you seen Kill Bill? Please, for the love of God, tell me you've seen Kill
Listen,
Bill.
you can't go from a dog shit movie franchise to one of the best movie. Of course, I've seen Kill Bill.
Okay.
Why wouldn't I not seen Kill Bill?
just
Didn't you
rewatched
say
it a
you said
couple
you
weeks
haven't seen Lord of the Rings or some shit like that?
Of course, again, you're going from dog shit. Now you went from a good franchise, Kill Bill, back to dog shit again.
What?
Back to Lord of the Rings. Lord of the Cock Rings, yes.
No.
My precious.
No.
Okay, we get it. Gotcha.
Oh, no.
Oh, look,
No.
look at you. You know how to use perception in movies. Look,
Dude,
small
can you get a
people and
file?
big people. Awesome movie.
Dude, can I need a file?
How long did you take to make the movie? You
restraining
made 2
order.
movies in 5 years? Oh, awesome. It must be fantastic then. Thank you, Peter.
Oh God.
What
like-
were you saying?
The blasphemy.
You were asking me what?
Oh, Kill Bill. Go back to Kill Bill.
Yeah, man. I just
Okay,
saw
remember how Kill Bill-
again.
Remember how Kill Bill, the first volume is like action packed, and then part 2 is more like character development, more lore, backstory,
great-
with some action,
Great,
but
greatly
it's more
written.
focused on
Yeah, exactly.
the story.
Great,
and
great
the lore,
movie.
right?
Right.
That's okay. So with that analogy,
No.
Fury Road is Kill Bill Volume 1, and Furiosa is Kill Bill Volume 2. If that
Yeah,
makes
that's
sense.
really, you're really stretching, huh?
So
Did you
Fury-
warm up?
Fury Road is the
Did
action.
you warm up before you?
I just
Fury Road-
don't think I'm gonna.
Fury
I'm
Road
with
is the
Josh. I
action.
don't think that's my kind of movie, but I'll try it. I'll try it.
Oh, you're gonna fucking love it. I
He
know
just
for a
called you
fact.
Paul, dude.
I know for a fact you're gonna love it.
He just Paul'd you too.
Yeah.
It wasn't even Duke. He said, "Paul, you're gonna love it."
You could even pretend like that one of us made it. Like, hey, this is one of our short films that happens to be
I
very
wish.
long. What do you think of it? And let me get back to me.
Make an assessment.
Yeah.
Godfather 1 and 2 are what
No.
Anchorman 1 and 2 are. They're very similar. Godfather 1 and 2. That's what you just did with Mad Max and Kill Bill analogy, by the way. Like Kill Bill 2 is like Mad Max 2. And Kill Bill 1 is like Mad Max 1. You compared legendary movies to garbage.
No, I said Kill Bill 1 is like Fury Road, not Mad Max 2.
Mm-hmm.
And then Kill Bill 2.
Honestly, one and the
is like
same to me.
Furiosa.
One and
not
the
Mad
same.
Max 1.
One and the same to a guy who does not like the Mad Max world.
Just got to do some correction there. Okay?
Yeah, sorry, my bad. That's my bad. Fury Road. Very angry. Mad Max, Fury. We'll get you.
Are you a Star Wars fan?
Oh God.
Loved Rogue One. Loved Rogue One. Rogue One.
That means you were a fan before Rogue One. For you to watch Rogue One.
Loved Rogue One.
That's
Loved Rogue One.
I was way late on those too, but I like Return of
here.
the Jedi.
Okay.
First
It-
one's pretty good too.
In elementary school, it was akin to Guantanamo Bay because in aftercare they forced us to watch the Star Wars franchise.
Even better question.
my
What
God.
is Josh's favorite trilogy of all time?
Naked Gun.
Mad Max for sure, definitely. Definitely. Favorite trilogy?
Trilogia.
Probably
Back to the Future. That's me.
You would buy the box set.
probably Her Cup Runneth Over 1, 2, and 3. Probably one of the best.
Shut up and blow me one to two.
Taboo.
Back-
1, 2, and 3.
Backdoor Busters number 1, 2, and 3.
I enjoy Fantastic Foreskin 1, 2, 3.
Debbie Does Dallas 3 times.
Oh, believe it or not, 6, 7, and 8. The first 5, not that good. Not that good, Debbie. She got in her
Those
prime really in
sixes
the
and
later
sevens.
ones. Yeah.
Because she learned it's because she learned everything from Pryor.
Right.
From Richard.
Richard Pryor. Yep, of course.
I just sent you a bunch of shit if you want to get pick some
Ew, dude.
cute little videos or whatever.
I need to go home.
Yeah, Yeah, it's literally over our 2 hour
He's
mark.
playing Frankie Valli
I
again.
just see an old Paul McCartney staring. I'm hearing that, and I see Paul McCartney staring at.
I thought I was playing
at Valley. Like, are you dead, man? Why are you on stage, man?
Ew, brother.
Why do I sound Jamaican, man?
You
I'm Paul McCartney, man.
you sound like this guy.
R.I.P. Phil Donahue.
Brother,
What's that, brother?
yes, it's you, dude.
La da.
Oh my God, no, it's me.
I'm like,
Fuck, can you turn that off?
I don't know how that started playing. That was in a different window.
That was the ghost.
R.I.P.
That was the
Frankie
ghost of Ricky Valli.
Frank, what's his name?
If
Ricky
ain't
Bobby.
If you ain't first, you're last.
Ricky Bobby.
Frankie Bobby.
Here it goes.
Enjoy your pizza.
Ricky Bobby.
Don't forget to play the rides.
What do you want to see, Duke? What do you want to see? I like to
the
play the
German
loops
commercial.
video. I want to see the crazy way to use loops. That's not really a funny one.
Booty.
All right, the German commercial.
I think everything that I sent you underneath Paul McCartney after you're done with yours is good stuff. Oh, here we go. That's what happens when you eat Chinese food.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my God.
In Germany, yeah. You should see what happens when they eat pizza.
Maggi-Fix für China-Pfanne.
We should have
What
volume.
had happened?
I love how you pause it before the fucking transfer.
Yeah, before it xenomorphs into
Before it gets racist.
Chinese.
For some reason, there's no volume on this. I can hear something faint.
Ja, wenn es so richtig chinesisch schmecken soll, Maggi-Fix für China-Pfanne. Mit Bambussprossen und der typischen Würzung. Fehlt nur noch das Fleisch.
fucking shit in there. Your fucking eyes will go slanted.
Did you put this fucking shit in there? It's a difficult situation.
Damn.
Where's this fucking shit? Where's this fucking shit? You don't make
Germans
fun
are
of
awesome.
Christopher. He's the best fucking kid in the fucking world. Sorry to ruin your video.
No, that's fine.
Hang on, let's see.
It's okay, Tony Soprano.
What the Jesus fucking Christ? What the fuck you talking about?
Where's your fucking gobble go?
Where's the fucking gobble go? It's a difficult situation. He's a good man. Jesus fucking Christ.
Fucking A, Polly. Oh, you're doing your loop?
No, I'm
Your
just trying to
loop
see
pedal?
if the audio's working because it wasn't working on that.
It was working.
Working just fine.
It was working on the previous one too. You didn't hear that?
No, it was so low. Did you hear it?
Yep.
You heard it?
Mm-hmm.
It was low as fuck on our end.
Y'all in the chat, y'all one of you. Did you hear that?
Hear what?
On the previous video, did you hear the audio?
Y'all,
'Cause I
one of you
did.
for this. Here we go. This guy's gonna build a vocal loop.
They heard it.
World shrink, read through I-N-I-C. World
Fish, do you have a looper pedal?
Read through lens
We need to get looper pedals.
I-C. World change, shrink fast. Read through lens I-C. World change, shrink fast.
So is he adding layers?
Yeah, like so. If you watch
So
the
he's
top
adding
right
harmonies.
here,
Harmonies
like,
and words.
well, yeah,
Okay.
it'll show you. Like he adds layer one, and then layer two he does twice, and adds harmonies on layer two, and then he adds to layer
The
three.
one in between.
Right now he's adding
Yeah.
more harmonies.
But he's going by
gonna add words
syllable,
later.
which is great. It's
Okay.
not by word, so he knows where each syllable is on the beat, or like how the loop works.
Ed Sheeran's not very far.
I-C. World change, shrinking fast. Rearranging through the lens. World change, shrinking fast. Rearranging through the lens.
That I mean, that
Oh
I mean,
shit! Now it comes in. Let's hear this with the drums.
no, it just restarted again. That's all.
Oh, it did.
Yeah,
Okay.
it sounds like it kicked in, but that like it's just like this like vocal loop break that he does. But I thought it was just a real interesting way to use a loop, kind of
Yeah,
adding to a
he's got to
sentence,
know
like
what he's doing.
building
too,
the sentence. That's pretty cool.
I wonder if he had fruit.
Fruit. Loops. Where is it? Where is it?
Okay.
Wait. Say it again. Say it again.
I'm not
Duke,
Mexican,
hang on a
by the
second.
way.
Duke, turn the music on. Say it again.
Turn the music on.
Say it. You wonder if he had what? Say it again.
Fruit.
No, you have to say the whole thing again. So I wonder if he had.
I wonder if he had
What?
fruit.
Damn it, dude.
One more time. I'm
No,
sorry.
now you've ruined it. Now it's
I
ruined.
know. No, one more
That
time.
scared the
Take
shit out
3.
of me.
It's boring.
You raised
It's
my blood
boring now.
pressure. now.
Oh, I
It's a
wonder,
boring.
did you have fruit?
But it was perfect timing of both of you guys.
I know.
admit.
At the same time,
That it did sound like when you pressed
he
it,
got it
that
there
happened.
first, though, because he.
I didn't know what you
he's
guys
on
were
delay,
doing.
so he
Oh,
beat
shit.
me to the sound.
Yeah, it was perfect.
I like the screaming Mexican.
As soon as you pressed that, the crash happened at the same time. Like, shit.
Honestly,
Kinda followed me.
that sound effect does work better because like Vish is now celebrating. I wonder if he has what?
You should
Fruit.
combine now. You should combine now, like the car crash with the ay ay ay.
We've already combined that song into a car crash of a show today. So I think we've done our worst tonight, and by that I mean our best, as we normally do.
Oh, we got to play the one song or two.
No. We
We have to, man.
have to work.
We have to. I know.
You know, the
I
one
know.
song we'll play is the one song she introduced us to.
My medication.
Oh no,
awaits.
this is wrong.
Yeah.
We're gonna lose our only fan.
Well, no, I mean it's still a song by her. She introduced us to it, and we just so happen to use it every time we
check it out.
end the show. The Gypsy Bangles taking the Nothing Funny show out tonight. Love and light. We appreciate the Gypsy Bangles for letting us use their beautiful, beautiful music. Thank you for tuning to the NF show. Look out for some clips and some videos coming from this here episode. Isn't that right, Dookie?
Yeah, sure.
Sure. Whatever you say there, bud.
You don't want to hear an international cover song, okay?
Nope. Not tonight. We've already went a long time. Hey, what time do you have?
Holy shit, 12:22.
12:22.
You said it, man.
Would you look at the time?
Would you look at that? Just look at it. Look at that. Look at that.
Well, it was a fun time.
It was.
It was actually was.
And
We love you, and thanks for everybody that tuned in. And yeah, good luck tomorrow, Crystal, on your premiere. That's a big thing.
crush it, Crystal. And Vish, anything else?
Don't forget your BP meds
Yes.
out there.
Thank you. So now you know,
Importante.
as per last episode, if you get lost in Mexico, be gay. That
Yes.
way you won't get caught by the cartel, and if you do, they'll let you go. Now you know to be gay and take your blood pressure medication. Do not forget, very important,
Do not drink the water.
do not drink the water. And
There was one
do,
Do not come.
okay, careful with
Yeah.
that.
It's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. We'll see you next week.
Dude,
Nothing
last
Funny
words.
Show. Later.
Suck a. I can't say it.
Oh!
No, if you have a cat, give it its meds. It's
Give
all
it-
about meds, guys. Everybody give
Give a
your
cat-
meds to your pets.
Give it a rat.
Or this too. Hug your cats close tonight. You never know when the last time you'll have with them.
Yes.
I'm gonna go visit them in the woods.
Good one, John.
That's cool. You got your burial there, right there. So listen, R.I.P. Ziggy Stardust Marley, the kickest ass cat in the world. Nice send off to that fat boy. B.O.I. Love you, buddy. We will see you next week. Love and light. Bye.
Right.
Never seen an angel
Suck a crack at me. Sing a song.